What up, though? All right, we about to get some more guests in this joint, so just, you know what I mean, give me a minute, bear with me. We about to get some guests in here. Until then, we vibing, yo. We just gonna listen to some music, like, we vibing. Then we got some topics. We want to talk about some topics and shit. Get your punk ass up here, Tone Tone. We waiting for some bald head nigga named Tone Tone. Some bald head nigga. Oh, this really my shit. That's crazy. This my shit right here. I be singing the shit out this song. Magazine covers. I've been having dreams of. I got Angel on my What you mean? Attention on my screen. I don't know if it's gonna work. It might work. No, you not on StreamYard? Go on StreamYard and then add your YouTube to the StreamYard. Pockets filled with knots. Cemetery buried me right in the snow. Let's do it. I hope that you pursue it. Say it again. For StreamYard, right? Oh, you on your phone? Yeah, all right. StreamYard, the website. With a million. I'm a dog ass nigga. Why they trying to charge me $15 for a book? Like, what book is that?
One day is just called for a sweet treat, and that was today. Decided to go a little different and get edible arrangements. I also don't want to spend a ton, which is why I love and appreciate their options that are under $50. I've always relied on edible arrangements for events, but honestly, self-care is my event. Their chocolate dip fruit is always so fresh, and the next day or same day delivery is so reliable. Even their snacks are living better than us. 10 out of 10, highly recommend, as always.
Shit, they playing all my favorite songs. They wildin'. StreamYard.com. She losing me. My life was so hard. Out the way. What you say? Yeah. She losing me. Express. Life was so hard. What you say? Yeah, just put a card that you don't plan on using. Like put a card that you don't use or a card with nothing on it. That's what I did. You know what I mean? It's 100% worth it. My life was so hard.
Ugly, so she got love somewhere else. That wouldn't be my fault.
Right. That's it. A man's worst nightmare is being good and she cheats. Facts. It's like, yo, I just spent a lot of bread, most likely.
They could be arguing back and forth with that nigga. They could be beating them the fuck up and slapping them. But when they come outside, they shut the fuck up. And we celebrate them and we say, oh man, they awesome. You don't know how toxic that woman is, but it's because that guy is protecting her from the world. Most women that get let loose, that's why a lot of women that get divorced, because she wasn't like that, and that wasn't the perception of her when she was married. When a lot of women get divorced, they man to man in the streets, you'd be like, what the fuck happened to her? Serious. It's because it wasn't that she was any different. It was because she was being contained within herself. And that is one of the benefits of marriage for women. For women, marriage is a hedge of protection for you. It is a way to keep you out of situations that you wouldn't otherwise understand yourself. Protection is more than just a nigga taking a gun or dying or fighting for you. Protection is also a hedge against yourself, and it is proactive. And that is why marriage is sacred. That is why it's awesome. It's not just because, and I'm gonna stop after this, but it's not just for you to build wealth. It's not just for this. It's not just for that. It's also to protect people against themselves.
Yeah, that's right. Because
it is a container. It is a way. It is one of the ways that God has given us. It is one of the blessings that God has given us to help us be able to thrive, so that we don't unnecessarily put ourselves in situations and have self-inflicted wounds. That is one of the benefits in the institutions of marriage.
That's why when a woman is so-called raised right or wrong or whatever, when you're with her and y'all get married in the relationship, you have to re-raise her in the way you want her to be. You just like you said, I look at it like, now that your father raised you, now it's my turn. If the way I want you to be is how I have to mold you. I've been trying to mold, my wife ever since I met her, and everything's working out beautifully. She doesn't talk back. She don't do none of that shit. When it's the big piece of the chicken, she gives it to me. It's like I don't even have to tell her.
Shampoo. You were just saying that she was fussing at you the other two podcasts ago.
Yeah,
you said that she was fussing at you.
This is such a contradictory conversation, because I'm so confused. How is it that women benefit from being married, but y'all so worried about us cheating on y'all all the damn time? Which one is it? Which one is it?
Mimi, you gonna cheat?
Hold on. Let me answer that for you.
I'm need an answer to this question, because this is very.
I'm gonna give you the answer. I'm gonna help you out. I'm about to teach you something.
She ain't gonna receive it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that we never told you. We worry about everything. That's what being a man is. We pay attention to everything. We worry about everything. That's just one of the things that goes inside of the bucket. We worry about somebody breaking in a house. That's why we take the proactive measures to ensure that you're safe. We worry about when you go outside. We worry about anything ever happening to you. We worry about our kids all the time. That's why we always over. We worry, and I think that worry is a figurative word, so to speak. But we
worry about cheating too. Worry about
everything.
Yeah.
So everything that we do is for you. It's ultimately the sacrifice that we make, and that's why we're willing to die for you. That's why it's so heartbreaking, and why men love so hard, because we become so invested in protecting and ensuring that y'all are successful. That's what the covering is for.
That woman was supposed to love the man harder than the man loving the woman. Which one is it?
It depends on what you do. Well, we love differently. That's why you say that you want communication and you want an emotional connection. We think that love is going and killing ourselves every day to ensure that you got a roof over your head and you got lights on.
Oh, okay.
We think about what love looks like differently.
And you don't. And love is a strong word. Everybody goes past like. If you stop liking somebody, then you're gonna have problems. If you just love somebody, love turns into sympathy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I loved him, and I needed it. But you have to like somebody. You have to like to be around them. You know what I'm saying? You can't be running out the house because I like to run home. You don't want to run away from your home. There's something wrong. Something wrong.
Let me ask you a question, Mimi. and you say you ain't got kids, but I think that you can still, resonate with this because we was all kids at one time and all of that, right?
I've raised a few, but I don't have any of my own.
Okay, that's dope. Then that means that you can relate to this.
Mhm.
If I discipline my child, it may be painful for them, but I still love them. And the reason that I'm disciplining them is because I love them, because I don't want anything to happen to them. And I'm trying to teach them a lesson, even though it's painful.
Mhm.
We love differently. Our children would look at us and say, I hate you. My parents hate me. I can't wait to run away. And they don't appreciate it until they get older, because now they see the residual effects of what we did and how it affected them in a positive way.
So
But
Anton,
in their mind, they're thinking that we don't like them, and that's why we discipline them, because they don't have understanding. And it's the same way when it comes to how it is that we cover our wives and our women and our community and stuff like that. We love y'all in a way that you don't truly understand until you have to suffer from it. And that is why most women, if you ask them, have they left the man that they probably should have married, they will tell you yes, because if they knew better, based off of what they now experience in the street, they would do it differently, but you don't get a second chance.
So Anton, can I ask you a question? So then you will agree that a dude that beats on his woman does have the capability of loving her. Is that true, Anton, or not?
Unfortunately, that is true.
Thank you. I
Very
never
true.
heard nobody answer that. I always go, no. Yes.
Unfortunately, it is true. It is
Yeah.
unfortunate true. It may
That's
be
unfortunate.
it may be misdirected, it may be
Yes,
overly
absolutely.
aggressive, it may be a lot of things, but two things can be true at the same time.
Yes. I agree.
Y'all full of it.
What do you think,
I
Drake?
I
What do you
agree.
think, Drake?
Full of it.
Hey, but hold on. I mean, it got to be true though, because parents beat their children. Does that mean they don't love their children?
No, yeah, that's the same thing.
Mimi, why
And
you ain't got
them
me? Hold
same
on, y'all. Hold on. Mimi,
And them
I got a
parents-
question for Mimi.
No. And them same parents get their children taken away. So
Yeah, but that doesn't
Be
mean the
real.
parents don't love them though.
okay, but
You
they
can get your
got black.
children.
Step into a new 2026 Sportage and set out on your next adventure from Kia of Wilmington. Wherever the road takes you, Sportage offers the perfect blend of performance, capability, technology, and comfort with class-leading cargo room and second-row legroom. Embrace the journey in a Kia Sportage. Click now to view our inventory during the season of new traditions.
This is the Metal Gear Solid experience you've been waiting for.
Listen.
Nah,
I
it
don't
just
want
means
y'all
that they
to
need to.
sensationalize what I'm saying. I just understand what he's saying. I
I
don't
don't.
condone it. I'm not saying go do it. I just understand what he's saying.
Listen, bro.
That sounds crazy.
Sometimes when you try to explain stuff to people, they can't think outside of how they feel about it.
I agree.
They can't understand the context. Like, I could disagree with the idea that you put your hands on a woman, similarly to what I just said to Shampoo, but it doesn't make it any less true.
That's exactly.
I could disagree, and it don't mean what he's saying is wrong, but because I'm able to objectively look at it and I'm not taking it personal, I can then try to understand why he's saying what he's saying.
That's why you can
Listen,
understand why some guys are in prison for it's crazy, but you can understand why they killed their wives.
I can understand Anton saying this, but Shampoo saying this is a whole nother level that I will not
you say that?
accept.
Why you say that?
Because Shampoo
Because you graduated
takes it
from room
from
9.
0 to 1,000,000 and be like, yeah, busting her up in the face and smacking her, making her lips swollen. Yeah, then
come
I still
on.
love her.
Now y'all
But
just be
she gonna
giving
shut
out
up next
feels.
time. But I understand when Anton is saying it, because we know Anton is not beating on Rita.
How do you
Shampoo,
know? How
I'm
do you
sorry,
know?
I can't.
Yeah, we
say
don't
that
know.
because
We
you
don't
have
know
to, like,
that.
beat on
We don't know that.
your wife.
Let's explore this. How do you know that?
You don't.
Because you said,
said, how do I know
that's what you
it?
can say. Because you
How
said
do you know? How do you know?
Honestly, just by the energy that you give,
See?
it's
You don't know.
different than how shampoo
No.
he come in like, yeah, you know, I tell the bitch shut up
Nah,
and I do this
Hey,
and that.
hold
Like
on.
you don't,
This-
you're not
Hey, look,
disrespectful.
this how
Like, you
women
know,
get
and it's
finessed.
like just
This
the
how women
energy
get
that you
finessed by
have.
motherfuckers
Wait,
like
wait,
Derek
wait.
Jackson.
Anybody
Hold on.
around you would say,
Hold on, because you going like, listen. Here's a scenario. A simple
crazy.
scenario. Don't do this, right? And you do it. You're telling me, fuck you, I'ma do it anyway. So now I can't shut up at that point. I gotta come for you now. That's how it works in this house.
We're gonna
You,
pray for
you
your
know
wife.
that.
Hey, hold on.
No, just please, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm saying something truthfully. If I say, when you take the eggs out of the refrigerator, put it back this way. That's no, wait, please. Is there a problem in doing that? So that means if you don't do it, you saying, fuck you. I don't. Have to put the eggs that way, and I'm supposed to not say nothing. That would be a disservice to you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shampoo. I just look at you as more of a ignorant type person. Like
He is. You're right.
You better get ignorant.
You could call
Not
me
ignorant, but ignorant.
Hey, look.
Very much so.
This is how women
Well,
get finessed by motherfuckers like Derek Jackson, right? You got a smooth talking motherfucker like Derek Jackson that come off all calm, right?
Who's
And
Derek
say it how women want to hear it. But then you got somebody like Shampoo, which I would liken to Kevin Samuels. They don't like how he's saying it, but Kevin Samuels was actually the one telling y'all the truth. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is most women don't like Kevin Samuels because of how he said things, not because of what he said, because of how he said it. But they love Derek Jackson.
No, it was what he said and how he said it.
Hold on. If you ask most women, they will say that they didn't like Kevin Samuels because of how he said things. They always try to tone police Kevin Samuels. It wasn't necessarily what he said. It was how he said it.
I believe it to be the truth of what it was. They came on his stuff and he's telling them the direct truth. It wasn't no tone because he had the same tone with every damn body.
Yeah, but
so
they
it was
never,
really just
they
the
never
truth.
talked
Women
about
didn't
how he
want to
had
hear the
that tone
truth.
with men. They only talked about how he disrespected women.
They
That
took
was the
it as
whole thing about
disrespect
Kevin
because it was the truth. They don't like hearing the truth. That was it.
And
you too big, you too big.
I just said the truth to you.
You all
and
over the
said
place.
that.
You all over the place.
Yeah, but I just said the truth to you.
That's
and
my
you said
point.
that
That's
ain't
my
true.
No,
point.
you did not
Shampoo.
tell me any truth. You didn't tell me no truth.
Shampoo,
You
that's my
literally
point.
just
Wait.
look.
I
10
know- I
minutes
know
ago,
you-
you literally just said your wife don't ever talk back. But then 2 podcasts ago, you said
Not everyone's life runs in straight lines. At Sophia, we get that. Our flexible, affordable, self-paced college-level courses help thousands of people just like you complete their degrees for only $99 a month. Find your courses. Complete them at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. Submit to your school for credits. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep learning. With Sophia, you got this.
say you was wrong for that. Somebody else said you was wrong for that.
I thought you said I should shut up if she's telling me to shut up. I'm gonna go harder. I'm gonna say you shut up. And if she say you shut up, then I'm gonna go. Then it's gonna escalate.
See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. This is why I would take you as like, yeah, you would be more likely to start raising your hand than anybody else on here, because you just go there. You're so quick to just I gotta go there. It's like that's why I would believe that.
No, I'm not. I have more sense in doing that. Listen, if I can do what I think and get away with it, it'll be a lot of things I would do. It would be a lot of things I would do. But I got more sense.
Hey, Shampoo, do you and your wife, do y'all argue a lot?
No.
Like, do y'all go back and forth a lot?
No. Hell no. Like what Ray J did on that video. You understood what he was doing. I understood what he was doing, but he let himself go.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Shampoo. I don't know about that.
His girl was she was looking for that. She was looking for
my man pulled a gun. Like he pulled a gun on the live.
I'm telling you,
did he though?
She
did. No, I've seen him cock the gun.
I know. You can make it sound dramatic all you want. You can make it sound dramatic. You can make it sound dramatic. But what I'm saying is, I understood what he was doing, but he should have stopped himself. That's the hard part. He was in it too deep at that point. She took the kids. He said, "Don't touch the kids." What did she do?
Where you at?
Touch the kids. She did everything to make him go there. I'm telling you, I seen it.
Tell that to the judge.
Well,
see how
you could joke all you want, but
that's serious. You
tell
joke.
it to the judge. Tell it to the judge.
And see if that works out. Just saying that he
it's not gonna work out. That's
Do
why
you know what just happened? Do you know what happens, Shampoo? You're not catching it. If women like you, they'll accept whatever it is that you say to them.
That's the relationship I got. But when it's a glitch, I have to check it right then. I gotta check it, because if you let it fester.
He said when it's a glitch, hey yo, he not lying though. He not lying. The difference between me and him is I might not care enough. Like I'm dismissive. Like if some shit like that happened, I'd probably just like dismiss you. Like I'm not about to go back and forth and get my point across and shit. Because at that point, you know me, I know you. And I hate like even doing the whole back and forth, and I really hate repeating myself too. Not to have I'm not an angry dude or nothing like that, but I really don't have the capacity or the patience sometimes. Because like people complicate shit. It can all be simple. So
It'll bit more disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying, Anton. Then that's.
But you don't. Once you check it though, you're not always going back to that.
What?
Once you check the situation, you're not going back to readdress it after you check it that one time, right?
Right, I'm not.
You got to go back and
you might need a tune up, just like your car. You got to take it to get a tune up. It's not going to always run. You got to take it to the shop and get it fixed. Fixed is the word.
Oh my God.
Fixed.
Yeah, this was a lot.
Yeah,
anybody else got something to say before
when you get a relationship, don't turn to no bitch, nigga. Don't
like
do
a
that.
tune-up on a car.
All that equal stuff and all that. Nah, dude, y'all ain't equal. You're not equal.
We can never be equal.
All right, but you said, oh, if I cheat on her, I should expect her to cheat on me. Get the fuck
out. I'm saying you gotta live a lifestyle to where you lead by example. I'm not talking about cheating. If you doing what you said you was gonna do from the jump, and that's who you are, you don't have to stop doing that just because she started cheating or she started changing who she was. I'm not changing who I am just because you decided to go out here and F it up.
I'm petty as shit. I might not change who I am, but I'm gonna change how I treat you. Like So
I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
But
at the same time, if
I'm change yourself,
if I address something with you though, I'm not finna keep addressing something that I address with you. I feel like if you keep repeating the same patterns of something I address, you already playing on me.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta up the level.
Marry the wrong woman if you got to do all that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not finna like. Why do we gotta keep going down the same?
You wanted to, because she a hoe. You married a hoe. So just
a woman that got all them tattoos like that, she trouble, man.
Uh-oh.
What?
Getting personal.
Wait, let Jazz talk, and then we gotta go to super chats, y'all. Go ahead, Jazz.
Why you hate me so much, Shampoo?
That's not
I ain't hear you.
Well, maybe you
He
do like.
flirting.
Maybe that's the problem. You like a little
Oh,
kid.
please.
Always
Please.
you got a crush on me. You need to
Please.
Yeah, he wants some of that.
You eat too much bread for me.
promise. Oh God, I'm too much woman for you. All right, so just get off.
Yeah, too much.
Right?
You right.
Get off of me.
I like
before
them
get
thick.
on
bro.
you.
I like
Okay,
'em thick.
you don't want nobody to get
I
on you.
like them thick.
I'm trying to be nice to
I
you
like them
tonight.
thick with smaller arms.
Oh my God. Okay, so Jazz gotta go, and then we gotta go to the next
love you, baby.
y'all.
You know you do.
Yeah, so a lot was
Go ahead, Jazz.
said, but can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so a lot was said. To the last kind of part of the conversation, I am not of the belief that you need to strike somebody to get what you want out of them. I understand that some people feel that's the best way they can communicate to get what they want. I'm not a proponent to that. And I will never advocate for people to hit one another in a relationship just because someone is not doing something you want them to do. If you want to operate your relationship right like that, you go right ahead. I hope it works out for you. As far as what men fear, I really liked what I think Sterling was saying. I also agree that if you go into a relationship with the fear of the person cheating on you or betraying you, you kind of already setting yourself up for failure. Like if I go in and I'm just waiting on the shoe to drop, it's kind of like self-sabotaging. I'm not even going to be able to pay attention to all the good qualities of the person that's in front of me because I'm looking for the bad qualities that haven't shown up yet. So, while it is true, you don't know what the person could be doing.
That's a fair point. We're gonna get Jazz a fair point right there. That's a fair point.
When they're not in your presence, but that goes to how much confidence you have in that relationship. And if you are with a person that actually shows respect for you, because if that person has respect for you, it doesn't matter where they are, who they're in front of, they're going to behave in front of you the same way they will when they're not. And if you do find yourself, like the guy said in the video, giving everything to a woman, giving everything, then you're giving to somebody that doesn't deserve you. You're giving to somebody that doesn't appreciate or value you. So let that person go and go get what you deserve. No man, I don't think any man should think it's a badge of honor to endure disrespect in a relationship just to say that you're riding and dying or you putting yourself first. Putting yourself first is literally treating yourself with enough respect to not deal with somebody that's not respecting you. But that's all I want to say.
I don't think it's too many men nowadays that's even trying to tolerate disrespect, to be honest. A lot of men not even really trying to date nowadays based on how it is, really. A lot of dudes want to smash and get out of there and avoid all the extras because it becomes too much. It becomes way too much. It gets childish. It gets stupid. Like,
Okay, well, thank you guys for the input. Let's go to the super chats. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. It is free. Courtney says, shout out to the panel. And Anthony's, thank you for the 9-9 ball. God sent 7-7 says, I guess we just lied tonight. Bro is watching women move and knowing the type of man he is. He fears being taken advantage of. Modern women taking advantage of good men. Another Will opinion for you. Shampoo is too old for that creepo mindset. Unk older than Jazz, fine, but hairstyle. What type of question was that? I'm not gonna curse. At QASOM White says facts. You can't lead and chase at the same time. At Mr. Don't Play For, it says, hey,
that's a fact. You can't lead and chase at the same time. That's a fact.
Anton, the Cowboys are hungry and your Lions are next on the plate. Good luck. St. Johnson says, women show their love through their emotions. Men show their love through their actions. That's why we always clash and don't understand each other. Carmen Diaz, shout out to Carmen. She says, we see women post videos all the time about how they divorced the good guy. A man can be Superman / Clark Kent and Batman / Bruce Wayne at the same time and still get left. Me University 8661 says, we are speaking and dealing with imprinted women. ABJ Wise and Strong says, hey Jazz, where are the Supremes at? Me University A661 says, wifey once told me women are weak. I was like, Katie Screw Vice President Preach 6061 says, women get a piece of every man's spirit she sleeps with. Yo _it's_ Eric TV says, Mimi, you're old alone and washed. Go buy a dog. A better hunter says, I have this thing when I like to meet up my exes to find out where we went wrong. She says she couldn't fix me because I'm a fixer. She only want men that she can fix. I found that very interesting. P Shank 1521 says, what the heck going on with Jazz hair? Definitely not flattering. That's Jasmine's hair, y'all. It's gorgeous. Y'all complain about everything. Y'all don't like with fake hair. Y'all don't like with wigs. That's her real hair.
Look at her picture.
Maybe we could blow up her picture and see what her hair is.
Look at her.
Okay, let me continue. Anton,
Her
can you
look
ask
good,
me for
Jazz.
Silas
Go to the next super chat. It's not that big of a deal.
Thank
Hey,
you.
P Shank. Okay, just my 4 cents says Ray J had the firearm for the other male, not her. Q Executive Sweet MLE says shampoo, aka the Jazz Stopper, Netflix. And shout out to everybody in the super chat. We appreciate you guys here on this Monday evening with us. We appreciate you guys in the chat. Shout out to you guys. Hit the like button because it is free. And we will be going to the next topic about, men trapping women with babies. Let's get to it.
So I'm dating. And what I notice about the place where I'm dating, all of these men are saying they want kids. And I find it so baffling because there's so many women left alone with babies. There's so many broken homes, and these women are all saying the same things. They're saying that this man wanted the baby, or this man was excited when I got pregnant, and then when the shit started getting real, he started acting funny. He stopped coming home. I had to leave him and all this and that, and he wanted this child. He was excited about this child, and they all can't be lying because everybody's story is very fucking similar. So I find it so baffling how men are telling me, a single woman with no kids, that they want kids so fucking bad. And I feel like that is the same thing that happened to the women that were left with kids. This man with these niggas acting like they wanted a baby, talking about they want a family, and then switched up when shit got real. And so now, as a woman who's dating, a single woman who's dating with no children, I take it as a personal attack when a motherfucker tell me they want to have kids with me. Because men know that a woman having a baby can slow her down. They know it's going to change her self-esteem. She's going to have to build her self-esteem back up. She's going to have to get back used to this new body. She's going to have to get used to following her dreams and also be a mother. Like, men know what pregnancy does to women, and they use it as retaliation. Not a lot of people everybody talk about how women use baby to trap men, but men use babies to trap beautiful women, successful women all the time, to humble women all the time.
That was a good one.
Sounds slow. I'm sorry.
That old thing I have ever heard.
Do y'all think it's a trap? Men nowadays are trapping women.
If these women are so successful, how come they're not smart enough not to get trapped?
Well, just because you're book smart doesn't mean you're smart in relationships.
Common sense.
Okay.
That's true.
I'm glad you said it, because if I would have said it, it would have came off different. But I'm glad you said it though.
Like, I don't think females understand, like I know they don't operate with logic, but it's like they don't understand how much they really need logic in order to really be successful in life, because she leads with how women talk about, oh, the man left them with the babies and all this stuff, but then goes and says, oh, I had to leave because the man was doing this and that. And it's like, okay, well, have y'all ever thought, like, let the baby go with the man? Like, that's still an option.
No.
And there's a lot of women out here that fight for the man to not have the child, but then want to go and turn around and complain all the damn time. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it.
I thought the young lady was I was proud of her, what she was saying. I was shocked. I thought she was gonna say some ignorant shit, but she made a lot of sense. I never thought of it that way.
The whole video was ignorant. Why? No one should be getting trapped, period, because nobody should be getting pregnant by someone they're not committed or getting married to. It shouldn't be that the whole thing. I mean, you shouldn't be trying to do that. I don't want. You're both trapping each other at the end of the day if you get pregnant, period.
No,
Like,
but
not only that, it's like you are single with no children. Why are you affected by other people's situations and it's not happening to you?
All right, but what she was saying was that she's single, she's smarter than y'all. That's what she's saying. I'm looking at dudes saying, look, because she had the stethoscope on me, so she got a good job or whatever. She making good money.
That don't mean nothing.
I should go buy one of those too.
Yeah, but what she's saying is I'm looking at dudes different because they're trying to get me pregnant and slow my progress down. She's right. And
that's not what she said.
That's what she was saying.
Them dudes are trying to get her pregnant.
Wait, let me just finish. She was saying that's why she said pretty women. A dude wants to get revenge on a pretty woman. He gets her pregnant to slow her down, to lower her self-esteem. That's what she was saying.
How can a man get a woman pregnant that she don't allow to get her pregnant?
That's what she was saying. She was saying when a guy says, I want a baby, I look at him different, like he's trying to put something on me to bring me down.
She was talking about her,
like,
and she was talking about the other women at the same time, right? So she interjected herself, but the premise of her video was talking about how all of these women keep getting trapped by men putting babies in them.
No, her premise of her video was saying all these men say they want babies by these women, and when they get pregnant and shit gets real, where you gotta pay for stuff and it ain't all cute anymore, y'all leave. We'll help them with the baby.
I don't know one man that's advocating for trying to make babies. I'm gonna go knock her up. That's gonna be my baby mama. I don't know one man who's advocating.
Are y'all crazy?
Niggas say that on the date.
Were not planned, all four of them. You didn't want.
No, all four were not planned. No.
What?
Was brilliant.
You have nothing, no dog in this fight, man.
Honestly, look, don't even get personal with this.
I'm not married.
The video was bullcrap because she's taking on other people's situations and taking it on as her own to say, oh, now I gotta look at all these men or whatever. But she's not even understanding, like, females be lying.
Yeah, but it would be ignorant if she had babies. She doesn't have any babies, so she's smart.
No. It's still ignorant because she doesn't have babies, and she's talking about females that's complaining about baby daddies not being there. And they
wait. So if a man doesn't have 8 STDs, if he's never gotten an STD before, but he's talking about people that have got STDs, does that invalidate his assessment of people that get STDs?
No.
No, but
you worked hard. Now you're hurt on the job. Your paychecks have stopped and your medical bills are being denied. Do something about it now. KrasnoLaw.com. Krasno, and Onwardinjo are ready to fight for you. KrasnoLaw.com.
This is what Free Palestine means to Hamas.
Bragging to his mother? Really?
They want to kill all Jews. Hamas must go. Choose freedom, not terror.
When you want to sit there and be like, okay, you see what's happening in the world. Yes, there's plenty of STDs in a lot of different places. But that should not stop you from wanting to live life just because they got STDs. They got guns over here. They got gangs over here. There's a lot of baby mamas over there. Like that.
But what it should do, though, is help you make it should it should make you more cautious about the decisions that you make because you're observing and making an assessment of the landscape. That means that you shouldn't want to live life like everybody else live life. In my opinion, you should want to be a lot more careful with how you live life.
That's what that young lady was saying.
But not live life.
Y'all not seeing the full picture.
You still should be wanting to like marry somebody, not being ready to just look at all these men out here.
She didn't say nothing about marriage is negative. She didn't speak anything about marriage. She said
at all.
I don't know if y'all was watching the video that I watched. Can you play it again, Q?
Yeah.
Please.
I want to hear it again. She's brilliant.
So I'm dating, and what I notice about the place where I'm dating, all of these men are saying they want kids. And I find it so baffling because there's so many women left alone with babies. There's so many broken homes, and these women are all saying the same things. They're saying that this man wanted the baby, or this man was excited when I got pregnant, and then when the shit started getting real, he started acting funny. He stopped coming home. I had to leave him and all this and that, and he wanted this child, or he was excited about this child, and they all can't be lying because everybody's story is very fucking similar. So I find it so baffling how men are telling me, a single woman with no kids, that they want kids so fucking bad. And I feel like that's the same thing that happened to the women that were left with kids. This man with these niggas acted like they wanted a baby, talking about they want a family, and then switched up when shit got real. And so now, as a woman who's dating, a single woman who's dating with no children, I take it as a personal attack when a motherfucker tell me they want to have kids with me. Because men know that having a baby, a woman having a baby can slow her down. They know it's going to change her self-esteem. She's going to have to build her self-esteem back up. She's going to have to get back used to this new body. She's going to have to get used to following her dreams and also be a mother. Like, men know what pregnancy does to women, and they use it as retaliation. Not a lot of people talk about it. Everybody.
Hey, yo, no. Hey, yo, I ain't going to lie. Hold up. Time out. Look who's saying this, bro. Look who's saying this. Look who's saying this though. Look who's saying this. Like what? I ain't even gonna do it. I'm gonna let it slide.
Talk about how women use baby to trap men, but men use babies to trap beautiful women, successful women all the time, to humble women all the time.
How would you know that? How you know what? How would you know how beautiful women live in? See what I did there?
Go on, sister.
Hey, look, there's multiple facets with this video, right? There's the objective view that she's talking about all these women that are getting trapped by men. Let's like, can we be real? Like, there's far more women with multiple baby daddies than there are men with multiple baby mamas. Like, that's just a fact. So what that's saying is, like, women are choosing to have babies by a smaller sector of men.
I think you're wrong about that.
He's not.
You can think, but you can go look up the statistics.
They just want to. They just want to fuck.
Like, you would know. Like, you don't have to think. These are actual. I'm not giving you
the men approaching her. They trying to bust it down.
That there's more women that have multiple baby daddies than there are men that have multiple baby mamas. That's just.
Where can we find that? Where you said we can look the stat up? Where
did you find that stat at? Because
they have the stats on.
Hold on. Let me answer the question.
You're saying it like it's fact, like you looked it up.
Let me answer the question. So I don't see.
It's common knowledge for people who just know certain shit. Like, it ain't that hard of a stat to look up, especially if. My thing is, they engage in these panels often, so they should know this shit because they're always talking about it. So why don't you know? Or you could take your time right now and look it up.
Here and remember all of the places I go to get facts, right? But here's what you can do. Right?
I'll try to look it up.
You can go look. I mean, everybody has AI and Google. Like, it's not that hard to find, right? So the point is.
Wait, go back real quick.
Women are choosing to have babies by a smaller sector of men.
I think you're wrong about that.
He's not.
You can think, but you can go look up the statistics.
They just want to. They just want to fuck.
like you would know, like you don't have to think. These are actual. I'm not giving you
the men
this is
approaching her. They trying to bust her
It's
down.
an actual fact that there's more women that have multiple baby daddies than there are men that have multiple baby mamas. That's just
Where can we find that? Where you said we can look the stat up? Where
Where'd you find that stat at? Because
they have the stats on.
Hold on. Let me answer the
you
question.
saying it like it's fact, like you looked it up.
Let me answer the question.
Oh my.
So I don't sit here and remember all of the places I go to get facts, right? But here's what you can do. Right?
I'll try to look it up.
You can go look. I mean, everybody has AI and Google. Like, it's not that hard to find.
Exactly.
Right?
Like,
so the point is,
you had to sit there and act like they got the answer. Look it up for yourself. Come with some evidence.
Young lady is not the most attractive and not the most
simple. You man,
like.
How you gonna tell him he ain't got the answer if you don't got the answer, and you're not doing your due diligence to go look up the answer? So, like, what? Go look it up.
What was? I'm just.
She looked good to me.
I said she's not the most attractive. That doesn't mean she's terribly ugly either. So what I'm saying is she's getting what she attracts. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with. She's not. I'm not. Oh my God! I almost said she's not ugly. The girl on the video, the initial video, was not cute. That's what I was saying. She's not cute. So I don't even. Hey.
Y'all didn't even watch the video. Like you couldn't.
She said all of the men that she's dating want children.
She said she's dating.
What she's
saying that. She's not saying that.
That's not what she said.
What she said. That's the
that is what she said at the very beginning of the video.
At the very beginning of the video, she said.
Very beginning of the
I got
video.
one mic. Hold on, y'all. One mic. Snow Bunny, go ahead. Start with Snow Bunny. She hasn't really talked that much.
And Drake
I find it interesting.
I told you to call me Drake.
Oh, that man Drake. That man is not Drake. Go ahead, Snow Bunny.
I find it.
This nigga happy as shit. He happy as hell. They called him Drake. Look at him, cheesing. Look at him. Yo, this boy is ecstatic right now, bro. Look at him, bro. Look at him. Happy as a motherfucker. They called him Drake. You're not Drake. That's Frank.
Interesting that she's talking that these men want to have babies and not marriage. What men is she dating that they want babies and not marriage? It should be marriage and then babies. I'm confused.
But that's the point. When you're dating and you're talking to people, you're getting to know them. So if it's, I would see it as she's asking.
The TLDR for enterprises tuning in today is AI-powered enterprise search offers a way for intent-driven.
And they're like, yeah, I want kids. Yeah, I want kids. All of the men are saying that they want kids, not necessarily with her if they're just dating. They're not together.
But she's also
So it's
saying
like,
specifically that we're making baby mamas and baby daddies. Never once is she saying a husband or a wife.
yeah, right. She's talking about the females that she's already spoken to, and they're telling her their story that they're a baby mama and they have their children and they're not with the daddy.
Yeah, but
that's pretty much the premise of the whole thing. And she's taking that like, I don't want to be a part of that group, so I gotta look at these men that's saying they want kids crazy because I feel like you trying to end what I got going on.
So the same men that's approaching her is the same men that approached all the women that she done dealt with.
Look,
type of men.
Is there any men that would want to marry this young lady?
No. I think the men trying to bust it down. I think they're trying to bust it down.
That's a damn lie, Shampoo.
I
don't believe
the
way
way
that young lady talks and presents herself.
Antonia,
I don't believe there's a man on this panel that would want to.
But let's
Hold on,
just
let
be
me ask a question. I just gotta mine this out because I've been listening to y'all for the whole time. All right. First of all, I just want to ask a few questions. What does what she look like or how she's dressed have to do with the conversation that she's having?
I'll tell you what she looked like have to do with the conversation. Ain't nobody coming up to her ugly behind talking about they want to have a baby with her. That's what they got to do with it. So therefore, she's just going off hearsay, or she might be talking to other women, or I don't even know if she's talking to other women. It almost sounds like she assuming pretty women, dudes want to keep having babies with pretty women. That just sound like an assumption or an opinion. Because we can't even be sure that she's talking to pretty women. I mean, well, she had nursing gear on. She might be around pretty women. Most women are. But ain't nobody coming to her talking about they want babies. And if they are, you know what type of dude that is. So
Nothing.
Brandon.
Exactly.
I answer that question. When I said she's not attractive, it wasn't necessarily about her looks only. It was about how she presented herself, how she speaks.
Agreed.
All of that is a part of attractiveness. So she can look good, right? But then,
even though she didn't look good, and there was nothing attractive about her, her presentation was ass. Her face was ass. The weave. I stopped myself. I stopped myself because I didn't even want to talk about her weave. Like, but that was the first thing I noticed. It looked so dry. It was so dry. It was so dry. Like, oh my God. Like, if she did this, it might start a fire. I'm done, though. I rest my case.
And once you start talking, that takes your attractive level down. Depends on how you talk.
Yeah.
She just.
My man Brandon, the only one with common sense tonight.
So that's when I was saying she wasn't that attractive. I wasn't only talking about how she looks. I was listening to how she speaks as well.
But I'm still trying to understand, what does that have to do with what she said, though?
Because the first thing she said out of her mouth was she's in the dating pool and all the men that she's dating are only talking about having babies.
She didn't say that.
She said that. That's the first thing she said.
No, she didn't. No, it wasn't.
Can you play the video again? Or just the beginning of it? Just so we make sure I'm not tripping.
Play it again?
No,
No. Hold on. Because, I mean, we heard it.
Yeah.
I don't look at
Just
her
wasn't listening.
objectively. I don't have a problem with anything that she said.
Me either.
I don't know what the problem is. If she has made an informed decision not to have children.
The problem with what she's saying, it kind of don't make sense. It kind of don't align with what most men want. To be truthful, I personally don't know too many dudes. I mean, yeah, I know I'm lying. Let me take that back because I was about to lie, and I don't want to lie. But I don't know too many dudes running around like, oh my God, I can't wait to have a kid, or I want to have a kid, or they just pushing buttons trying to have a kid. I don't know that to be true. And I don't know that to be true. So that's where the disconnect is with the conversation. It seemed like she just made that up. Like, I know a lot of women that be like, I got baby fever. I want to have a baby. And I know men want babies, but they're not pushing that issue in 2025. I doubt it. Look at the economy. Look at the dating pool. You think dudes is out here trying to have a baby? You think they're out here trying to rush a baby? I doubt it. I highly doubt that.
Out of wedlock.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that a problem?
It's not a problem. That's not a problem. That's why I was trying to say is multiple things with the video. I just never got to that.
Nah, don't switch up because
I literally said that when I started.
He's not switching up. He said that. Shampoo, stop dickieing, bro.
I said it's multiple facets with the video. I just never got to that particular part.
Nah, you wasn't gonna never get to
it. Everybody jumps in like you do, and you can never get a full thought out.
You got your full thought out. You wasn't gonna say that.
Yo, stop me, Ryan. Yo, shut your old ass up, bro. You're annoying, bro.
You weren't
gonna say that.
There's nothing wrong with what she said, right? I agree. I'm glad she's not out here getting pregnant by all of these men that supposedly want to put babies in her, right? Because that's the responsible thing to do. But I mean, she started off the video talking about herself, and then she transitioned into talking about other people. So that's why I said it's multiple facets.
Well, she was. I personally believe that she was right on both fronts. Number one, there are a lot of women that are out here as baby mamas. I'll do videos about them all the time.
I said that. I've said that. They disagree with me when I said that.
So
I just looked it up. The statistics
definitely said that. Like, they just, at this point, they're being annoying. You're being very annoying.
That you gave are 100% false.
Okay, so what are the statistics?
I got it here because I asked, since you said AI, ask ChatGPT.
So what's your source that you're using?
The answer is about 40% of U.S.
No, hold on. What's your source first? Because that's the question you asked me.
Which is
ChatGPT gives you sources. They give you sources.
No, come on.
Wait a minute, Brandon. You can't be grilling her about.
No, she's looking at it. They asked me the question, and I wasn't looking at it. She's looking at it right now.
They playing too many games, bro. They playing dumb.
ChatGPT gives you the source. I will tell you. It came from
census.gov. So read the source.
Okay. So 40% of U.S. births each year are to unmarried women. and men is exactly the same. And this is
Hold on.
before marriage. Hold up, let me finish.
No, I'm asking you to say it again. I didn't hear the first part. I'm just asking you to repeat.
40% of U.S. births each year are to unmarried women and also unmarried men. It also says roughly half of women's first births are before marriage. Most single parent homes are run by mothers. However, men are much less likely to be a custodial single parent, even when the child was born out of wedlock. A noticeable share of men have children with more than one partner compared to women, and some non-resident fathers are underreported in surveys. That is from census.gov. It says that men have more.
Nah, she typed in, it's the way she prompted the question, because why would it add that? Why would it add what she said at the end? It said, so some fathers are underreported. Why was that added in? It's how she prompted the question. You can always, the problem with looking stuff up, right? When you go on Google or AI, whatever, you can prompt the question to suit your narrative. And I've always known that, and I've always checked people for that. You're gonna know, like if I had to do a Google search with somebody on the spot, we're gonna type this question in very objectively to where as though we can get a broad general answer. We're not gonna like personalize the question, which is, I'm sure she did that because she's a woman. Why wouldn't she?
Children out of wedlock or have more baby mothers than women.
But the problem with that is that it doesn't say the percentage of men that have children. So
no, but it said it's noticeably more.
No.
Can't say that.
It said noticeably more men have basically multiple
more than one partner.
Basically more correct. But that doesn't mean the percentage of men that are doing it is higher than women.
Bingo. It's not hard. Like she tried to wiggle and finesse. She tried it. She tried.
So I'll give you an example. If the people that are having children out of wedlock, because it could still be a small percentage of men having the majority of the babies with the women that are unmarried having children out of wedlock. Most men overwhelmingly do not have children out of wedlock. So if the percentage of men that's having children out of wedlock with these women are also the same men that's having other children with other women, it's still the same pool of men.
Yeah, we had looked up that statistic in one of the other podcasts, but the way we looked it up was the percentage of married men compared to the married women, and you seen that it was a astronomical number compared to women
so I'm less
that
likely,
are actually married.
I'm less likely to go out and have a child out of wedlock, basically is what it's saying. And a guy that has a child out of wedlock is more than likely going to have another baby. But it doesn't change the fact that women that are single mothers are multiplying exponentially and having sex with the same men that's having multiple baby mamas. I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes sense to that young lady.
So I'll give you an example. Let's use real life. I'm less likely to have a child out of wedlock, and Sterling is more likely to have more children by women that he's not married to. And that's not a shot at Sterling. I'm using that as an example to illustrate a point.
Yeah, because he told us, what he has 4 children. Anton has 1. He has 4 by 2 different women. You see how this is already panning out right here? It's married men. There's more married men that have way less children and are.
She's still wrong because Sterling is one man and there are 2 women in the picture. So that's 2 more women than one man. Either way, it's more women than men. Where are we? Come on, man. It's not hard.
Not going to have baby mamas than there are single men that have all the children and they have more baby mamas. So it's more of the single men that's having all of these baby mamas than it is anyone else.
But let me add another caveat. The second part of that is, and I'm gonna go back to the woman in the video. I don't know why we all acting confused.
I'm not. I'm clear on
her.
Good.
I'm not confused.
Hold on. Let me. You didn't even hear what I'm about to say yet. Go ahead, Mimi.
Or defensive. It's always the big ones.
I'm not confused.
Blinking and blinking like, oh,
at all with what
How are you not confused if he didn't say anything? You a mind reader? Like, oh my.
you're saying.
She's making me mad. She's making me mad. She's making me mad. I can't have.
Well, you didn't hear what I said.
I can't have a conversation with somebody like that.
That we acting confused about.
You ain't listening.
I heard what you said.
No. I didn't say it yet.
I'm talking
I didn't
about
say what I'm about to say about people being acting confused.
Because you said that people are confused or that we're confused. I'm not confused. I understand what you're saying.
No.
Mimi, shut up and let them talk.
I'm saying, I preface what I was about to say, saying that people are acting confused about what I'm about to say, but I haven't said it yet.
Oh, I thought you were. Excuse me. I thought you were saying I was confused.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
That's what you call listening to respond. Less is more, baby. I promise. Less is more.
I don't know why we're acting confused, and I'm speaking specifically to the men, not even talking about the women on this next point. Guys mark women as their territory, and one of the ways they do it is by having children with them.
I agree. I said there's a segment of men out there that are out here playing.
Let me be fair. I'm gonna be fair. If you some fine, like, look, let me be real, right? If you some fine shit, and I like everything about you, like if I like everything about you, like I always want to be around you, and you kind of like just make me fall in love, like head over heels. I ain't gonna lie. I might mark my territory. I just might do that.
And babies and women.
Right. So she's right then.
No, I never disagree with her. What I'm saying, this is why I said there's multiple facets to the video, right? There's the facet of her talking about her personally. There's the facet of she's right about what she's saying. And then there's the facet of her talking about all these women out here that are baby mamas. But then I was trying to bring it into perspective and add the context to it.
And why'd you attack her?
Huh?
Why did you attack her physically?
I didn't attack her. I gave an assessment. That's not attacking her.
Yeah, but
yo, shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. That's all I'm gonna say.
The first thing you said is she's not attractive.
No, that's not the first thing I said. That's not the first thing I said.
I'll knock her down. Shit, nigga, shit.
Well, knocking her down ain't got.
Look at you, old head. We know you would. Look at you. Look at you. We know you would. Remember. Let's go back when I said it's certain type of dudes that would mess with her. That's it. That's the type of dude that no chick wants this old ass nigga. So of course you gonna knock her down, weirdo. Like, what are you talking about? Be quiet. You thirsty?
Had nothing to do. I asked you, would you marry her? That's what I asked you.
She seemed to listen. The way she speaks and what she was coming out of her mind in that young lady in this type of environment. Yeah, I would marry her. She got a good head on her shoulders. If that was my daughter, I'd be proud of her.
Right.
If that was my daughter, I'd be proud of that video.
I don't listen. I'll never, ever, ever, under no circumstance, you will never hear this come out of my mouth. I can hold people accountable for doing dumb shit, for saying wild stuff. You will never, ever see me get mad at a woman that chooses not to have children out of wedlock.
I wasn't mad at her.
You will never, ever, under no circumstance. If a woman, because I am more focused on the women that don't take care of the kids that they have, or fuck around and not put their kids in the best position possible. That is that is the issue for me. Not the woman that reserve herself and say, you know what? Because it's one thing, I could criticize somebody, but
we're about to
this
fast
is
forward
really
real quick,
playful,
y'all.
man.
I'm over this topic. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm over that topic.
Self available for people that have children than you do. There's a higher chance of running into a woman and make herself available to you that have children than to see them out in the streets in the wild that don't. And I guarantee you that if she halfway got herself together, niggas are shooting.
We literally
They
just
shoot.
watched the video.
The good guys and the bad guys are both shooting alike. They all shooting. They gonna make her a part of the team. That listen, I'm gonna keep it so 100 for y'all. I'm gonna keep it so real. Good guys, bad guys, single guys, married guys, tall guys, short guys, Hispanic guys, black guys, white guys. They all shooting because everybody want them a part of the team. They a free agent. Want you as the main chick, want you as a side chick, want you as the all chick.
Man.
Everybody want the chick as the chick. And there's no discrimination at all. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. A chick that is halfway decent, that got her stuff together, she is as good as gold.
Yeah, that's a diamond there.
And it seemed like, you know, the vast majority of women agreed, like, yeah, it's the man's fault because they're putting babies in these women, they're trapping women. But then when we said it's hard to find a woman without babies, like you get all this pushback. Like, I don't understand.
Right.
Listen, I said what I said. So
I know this to be true. When somebody say I said what I said, I said what I said. You have no defense. You hit a roadblock. You're done. You cooked. You can't go no further. Just say that, man.
I mean, that was refreshing. That was very, and she wasn't bashing anybody. She just said she's protecting herself, and I guess she is saving herself for marriage. Maybe she was saying that. I didn't get that part, but yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe she was saying that. I'm gonna save myself for the right person.
And you believe that?
Yeah, I believe it. She was sincere. I could tell when she touched her chest like that. When she did that,
I don't necessarily say that she's saying that she's saving herself for the right person. That wasn't my interpretation of it.
An intentional person.
My interpretation of it was she just didn't want to get trapped with.
Not everyone's life runs in straight lines. At Sophia, we get that. Our flexible, affordable, self-paced college-level courses help thousands of people just like you complete their degrees for only $99 a month.
If someone demands payment with a gift card, it's a scam.
While we doing it, you ain't staying in this.
And I would say, like, she is going about it to protect herself.
Yep.
But birth rates are super down right now. So I think a lot of women are kind of following this trend of not having babies out of wedlock or without commitment, because the data is showing that women aren't having the babies anymore. So maybe there was a time where it seemed like there were a lot of women that had children, but you may, be able to find one. You may have a better chance of finding one now in this day and age because birth rates.
I think that the birth rates,
like thinking like that.
I'm sure you're right about that, but I think that some of the context of that is people are also having less children that do have children.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, they would have 9 and 10 and 13. Then in the 90s and the 2000s, they was having 3 and 4. So that might contribute into it also.
Abortions are going up too.
That is being had.
Those stamps off, it's gonna be a whole lot less
You
babies.
say abortions are going up?
Yeah.
Where?
On Earth.
Stats again.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is a new stat. I didn't hear. I haven't heard that one before.
Every year, the amount of abortions increase.
Yeah.
I don't know about that because I'm not. I haven't studied.
I haven't heard
abortion
that,
stats.
seen that.
I mean, he might be
Just 'cause
right.
you
He
haven't
might be
heard it
absolutely
doesn't
right.
mean it, like I just gave y'all the stat earlier. You looked it up. You found out you was wrong. I'm not giving you my opinion.
Oh, that don't mean you right this time because you was right.
You can look it up. Don't look it up, man. I'm not,
everything I say is right.
Hey, look.
Hey,
I mean, no, he could be because listen,
right?
There's more forms.
More forms of it, yeah.
Of ways to. I mean, you got Plan Bs, you got, Plan Cs now. Shit. You got
Man,
all
see?
of these
You got
other
motherfuckers out
things.
here taking PrEP, and you mean to tell me more abortions are not happening?
In fact, no, that's a fact. Like it's a lot of other things that probably can contribute into it.
PrEP isn't birth control. I thought that was like.
The point is, if people are taking a medicine to prevent AIDS, you don't think they're doing that to prevent pregnancy?
Hell no.
Well, I just looked up the stat. You're wrong, sir. It has no.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
So read the stat for me again, please.
You're wrong. It says the short answer is so far no. The abortion rate does not appear to have increased this year. It looks like it's flattening or dipping slightly compared to 2024.
From the 90s, though.
What is the number though from 2024? That's not telling the number.
But there's a lot of other things that are coming into play that probably factors into it. Like if you want to talk about abortion, they didn't have Plan Bs just 15, 20 years ago. Like that wasn't a thing.
So you're counting Plan B as an abortion? Like as
no. I'm saying that reasons why it may be dipping. I'm saying that there's additional context for every single stat that we state. There's additional context that goes into it. Well, maybe less people are getting pregnant not necessarily because of condoms, or maybe a lot of things go unreported, right? There's a lot of things that may go unreported. It's a lot of different factors that can go into it. Maybe guys are having less sex. Who knows? I don't know.
The answer is we don't know the answer. There is no statistic that's correct.
Listen,
right?
Well, the thing that I do know,
statistics.
The thing that I do know,
you don't go from year to year.
And I stand
you
on
take a
that.
sample size.
When dudes find out that certain women don't have children, their eyes light up.
Yeah, they get happy.
That's true.
Their eyes light up when they find out that you don't have a kid.
They want
be like
to do so.
And they know it's tight too. It's gonna be tight. It ain't gonna be loose as a goose.
First thing he said all night, I agree.
Crazy.
Because for a lot of guys, the expectation, even if they just having casual conversation, let's say it's not shooting your shot, but let's just say you just having casual conversation because you out and about or you just kicking it with people or whatever. When if and when they find out that you don't have children, shit changed. The whole the dynamics of the conversation changed completely.
You might say what's wrong. You might think what's wrong with you, because I was dating a girl way back. She was from Rahway, New Jersey, and
trends. I mean, a lot of different trends.
He was like married.
Right? Dinks are double income, no kids. And that's a thing now of people that are pairing with other people that are choosing not to have children because they don't want to.
So what's our AI play?
You need to optimize your website for LLM.
They will rather live a lifestyle. That's a real thing. Like that is a cultural norm amongst a group of people that have double income, no kids. So it's a lot of factors that go into it.
And some people say that's selfish. I don't believe that though, but some people say that's selfish.
I think it's okay to be selfish.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't see nothing wrong with. I think it's okay to be selfish when you don't have other people depending on you.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Really quick.
Some of these mamas wish they didn't have kids right now. So.
You should do what the fuck you want to do. No, I mean, don't go out there and go crazy. But as far as like the lifestyle that you want to live or whatever, if you want to travel, you want to spend money on yourself, you want to do whatever you want to do, you want to throw it in the air, I think that's cool. I don't have no problem with that. You earned it. You ain't doing nothing illegal to get it. You don't have nobody depending on you. Go do what you want to do.
So really quick, I wanted to respond back to Mimi's stats that she pulled up about abortions. So these are the actual numbers. Back in 2015, it was showing that there was 638,169 abortions. When you fast forward all the way up to 2022, it was 613. In 2023, there was 1.0 million. 2024, it was 1.4 million. And you said that it declined a certain.
1.4 million abortions. 1.4 million abortions. 1.4 million. Okay.
Percentage in 2025. I think you said how much was the percentage?
No, I didn't give a
She
percentage.
didn't give a percentage. She just
Oh,
said
okay.
slightly.
Then you said it declined.
She got pulled up something and started reading.
GPT said, I'm not giving you no number I pulled out of
Once
my
again,
ass.
she was
It
wrong.
looks like it's
Once
flat
again,
or
she was
dipping
wrong.
slightly.
Brandon on her ass. Brandon on her ass. She was wrong. He said, once again, she was wrong. He on her ass.
Oh, baby.
Compared to, I didn't say
wrong, baby.
or any statistics. I said it
Once
says
again,
flat
she
or-
was wrong.
Yeah, bottom line, you was wrong, though. You
Yeah,
was
so
wrong.
okay, so hold on, y'all.
One mic, y'all. One mic.
Hold on. You said it slightly declined from 2024. So 2024,
or dipping slightly compared to 2024.
right? In 2024, a million, and you said it was 1.14 million abortions.
You know what? Gotta be one mic.
GPT. I'm not over here.
So-
Y'all gotta ask ChatGPT. Don't ask me.
No. I'm just making sure we all understand how astronomical the abortions are from 2015 all the way to 2024. 2024, it was reported 1.4 million abortions. So that's extremely high. And then to put it in a ratio, it was saying 11 point something to every 1,000 person has had an abortion. So that's a lot. That's all I was saying.
Rather wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't have a problem being wrong. But what I'm not gonna do is throw out just assumptions about things without.
You just said you don't have a problem being wrong. So take the L, be wrong, and shut up. Just shut up, yo. Shut up.
I haven't actually.
I didn't throw out an assumption. I
That's
gave
what
you
you
a
did.
fact. I gave you something I knew. That wasn't an assumption.
That wasn't something you didn't know the numbers to give it a fact.
I don't have to know the numbers to know the fact
Well,
that
apparently we
abortions
have to know numbers
continuously rise every
now
year.
all of a sudden. Now we're pulling out.
Why do I got to give you exact numbers when I told you that abortions go up every year?
And that's
you said I
beautiful,
was wrong.
Mimi.
And then
That's
it came back that
beautiful.
I was
I'm
right.
glad to
I
hear
don't
that.
understand.
They
I
just
don't
want the
understand
stats. They just
how
want
I
the
was
stats.
wrong. And
I'm glad to hear that,
You
Mimi.
were wrong. I didn't say you was wrong.
You did. The first thing you said when you came back was I was wrong. That's the first thing you said.
I told you what ChatGPT.
She's a weirdo. She always like her brain fried, bro. She can't never keep up. She always all over the place.
He said.
You said
That's
I was
what
wrong.
I said. I
and
told
then
you
you
what
said I gave it an assumption.
said.
I didn't give you an assumption. I gave
Listen,
you a fact.
I'm not here to fight with you, sir. Okay.
I'm not fighting. We're having a discussion. But what I'm saying is,
So you can
said I
relax.
was wrong, and I'm telling you,
Calm
I
down.
gave you a fact.
Calm down. You don't have to. You don't have to
Listen,
jump
you ain't
down
got to tell me to calm down. It's okay. You was wrong for the second time. For the
Right,
second
be
time, you
wrong,
was
be
wrong.
mad. That's what chicks do when they wrong. They now they want to get all bitch. Shut up, you wrong.
Make it a third. Make it a third and see what happens then.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? You gonna talk louder? That's what you gonna do? Talk louder?
You wild.
Calm down.
It's a lot of flirting going on
He
tonight.
calm. He calm. I hate when people do that. Try to gaslight you. Calm down. He's calm. He chilling. You ain't gotta try to make him look dumb because you feel dumb. We grown. We know what's going on. We know. Hey, listen. We know.
Can I ask a question anybody can answer? Would you all rather have more children out of wedlock or more abortion?
More children out of wedlock.
More children out of wedlock.
Yeah, because
But the children out of wedlock, those mothers get shamed. Those children are out of wedlock.
ain't dead.
Forget that, mom.
It beats being dead, right? I don't care about the mom getting shamed. I could care less.
Be abandoned by a parent.
They're not dead.
So kill or abandon a child? Which one's
Yeah,
better?
exactly. Abandon the child.
Well, I don't know if I'm just saying, obviously, if someone is choosing, like Mimi, I've never had an abortion, but I know that
It's murder.
Well, that's your opinion. But
it is murder. If you go in there with a live baby and come out holding your stomach, you murdered the baby.
Right.
Shampoo, I agree with you there.
I don't. Okay, I mean, and you're entitled to an opinion, and in my
Wait. It's not an opinion. When you come out of the abortion clinic, you killed that baby.
Baby dead. It's murder.
Didn't you or didn't you? Did you or didn't you?
You definitely removed.
No.
You removed the baby to kill it.
This is
Right,
what
oh
Free
my
Palestine means to Hamas.
Yo, they're killing me, bro. Like, she over there like this. Try to find the best way to say some dumb shit. Ain't that crazy? Somebody could think. You'll sit there and think so hard to say some dumb shit. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. That's crazy.
At least 24 to 48.
Right the day of or after.
But it still is killing.
Yes.
But it's
Ain't
still
nothing
killing.
built.
It's not an embryo.
Plan B
The
is
semen
to
is
not
still in
get
your
pregnant.
vagina. Like,
A plan B is to not get pregnant. Abortion is you're already pregnant and you're killing the baby.
exactly.
It's two different things.
Right, but
Preventative
even
measure.
still, just like there's a time because you don't take the. Okay, all right, cool. So what about the morning after pill?
That's a
Contraceptive.
That's
a contraceptive.
You're not
That's a
because
plan
I
B.
can take it and still not be pregnant. I'm not pregnant. Well, people aren't pregnant when they take it because
Okay,
you take
but
it right
okay,
after.
so okay, cool. So okay,
But there's a pill
but
that kills the baby.
aren't you killing
Abortion
the
pill.
process?
abortion
of-
pill.
Yes,
aren't you
Jazz.
killing- Aren't you
Yes.
killing the process?
Yes.
But you're also doing that with a condom as well. You're also doing that with birth
No,
control.
no.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, you're
It's a
not.
contraceptive.
Okay, well the thing is, I do think after
Word of the day. These people grown as hell, and I think they older than me. Like you said, contraceptive. Learn it. Learn what that means.
a certain time you can't consider abortion murder. I'm not going to say that if you find out that you're pregnant and within that same month before it has even developed a consciousness that you went and decided to
That's
have
murder.
and that
That's
you
murder.
have
Yeah, she
It
wild.
has to be
She wild.
embryo.
She wild.
The minute the egg is
Wow.
fertilized, it's a
She making me think she had an abortion.
living embryo.
There you go.
It has the
And what
potential
I-
to be a
That's
child.
That's it.
We need more
Well, then how
education
come if
because
that
No, that's
okay
true.
if
No more
that
education.
if that is true, if abortion is murder,
That's cold.
anytime that you get one, should women that need emergency abortions to live, should they go to jail?
That's not the same.
No,
It's
What?
not the
no,
same.
I don't think
Here's
that.
the
Not the
thing,
same.
I don't think that.
What? But it's still murder.
I mean, I guess it comes down to a
I know it's
spiritual decision
crazy.
because
Well,
if you have a higher power and spirituality, then you know that your higher power, the universe, whatever it is, has it. They're gonna take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. If that baby is supposed to make it to fruition to this earth, for whatever reason, that embryo is supposed to make it to
But
this
what
earth.
if the
There's
life of the mother? What about the life of the mother? If she's
So do you think right? So you think that she should still have it even if
Doctors are wrong all
That's
the
less
time.
than 1% of abortions.
Doctors
and
are wrong all the
Dude.
time, and
you guys
and
think
if-
that would you guys call a
I mean,
woman?
it either is it or it isn't. Either my higher power, the universe, whatever you want to
Well,
call your
everybody
higher
doesn't
power,
believe
whatever
in-
has it, or they don't. And so, however that plays out, if that means I lose my life giving birth to a child, then that's how it was supposed to.
I
play.
don't agree with
You
that.
change the whole timeline by.
So do you also believe that with people who are sexually assaulted or get pregnant upon
Come on,
consent?
There are
yo.
millions of people that want to adopt babies. So
Why is she going to the extremes? Like we are adults. We are adults. Like you going to go to the extreme. It's a touchy topic. Okay, someone was molested or something. That's a touchy topic. At the end of the day, though, it's still murder. Like you still good.
if you
Still
don't
murder.
want to raise the
So
child,
you will force a woman that has went through the trauma of
Hmm.
rape to give a full-term birth to her.
I do
rape
not agree with abortion.
We
across
should
the
not
board, period.
use the very small minority as the barometer of
Oh,
the
yeah.
morality of an
Women be
abortion.
Out of those million people, it's literally less than 1% that actually are assaulted and actually conceive a child after assault. So that right there, it's
but you
literally
also-
like
Relevant.
not even something that even needs to really be addressed. We need to address why people are saying that they don't want to have children, but they still want to have sex, and then want to sit there and be like, oh, let me go ahead and take these measures after the fact. It's majority of the women that are busting it open, and knowing, yes, I can get pregnant if I bust it open, but they're still doing it anyway.
Yes, that's
1.14 million is not medically cleared, and it's not no rapist and all this other stuff. I'm sorry. Every time they want to bring that up, it's like
it's the exception. That's the exception, though, Jazz. Because I get what you're saying. In some cases, that do happen.
I'm just trying to find, because it's like if it's murder. So a 14-year-old or a 2-year-old who's raped, she has to have her child full term.
I don't agree with that.
That's the exception, though.
No, I think it's okay.
Listen,
It's okay to murder that baby.
I'm not here to argue your beliefs. My beliefs are mine. You can feel how you feel, but let me just read something real quick. So I just asked, because I really do think that considering abortion murder is subjective. You can believe that. I cannot believe that. Neither one of us are right or wrong. But let me just read what ChatGPT just said, because I think
don't do that, girl.
I just think it's interesting.
Don't do that, girl.
And also, let me also preface this by saying that I do think that abortion is necessary to be accessible for women that need it, but I do think that there needs to be parameters around abortion.
I agree with that.
Well, hold on one second. Parameters such as you should only be allowed so many every couple years. That's just me. And there needs to be a time frame, like once you get past
so many every couple years.
However,
like,
once the baby
that's the same as what's happening now. Anyway, there's no difference in the timeline.
I don't know. What I'm saying is this: if a child, because there are a lot of babies that can be born prematurely.
Yeah.
Live right. So once you get to that part, where a baby can still be born prematurely within like 3 to 6 months or whatever, and you want to get an abortion, then that's where I draw the line. So I think it's necessary for necessary reasons, but I just want to read this really quickly. So I asked, is abortion murder? And it says, this is one of the most emotionally charged questions in society, and people answer it very differently depending on their belief system, religion, philosophy, and political worldview.
GPT is politically correct too.
To give you a truly helpful answer, here's the clearest breakdown of how this question is understood across law, science, philosophy, and morality without pushing you toward any side. So it says, legally in the United States, abortion is not classified as murder. Under U.S. law, murder is the unlawful killing of a person with intent. A fetus is not legally considered a person under federal law for purposes of homicide statutes. States.
That's federal law, bro. Federal law also says that men are women right now, so.
Can restrict or ban abortion, but even in the strictest states, abortion itself is not charged as murder for the pregnant woman. Some states instead criminalize providers, which we all know. So legally, the answer is no. Abortion is not categorized as murder under the U.S. law, which was going to be my next question. But let me continue and then I'll wrap it up. Medically, scientifically, murder isn't a scientific term medicine and biology describe for pregnancy, fetal development, viability, and health outcomes. But science does not define moral terms as murder. Moral terms like murder. Science can only describe when a heartbeat forms, when brain activity begins, when a fetus feels pain, etc. Those facts get interpreted differently depending on someone's values. So medically, the question is abortion murder has no scientific answer, only biological facts. So already legally in the United States, it's not classified as murder because it's not a person being killed with intent, and even medically, it's not even considered murder. Just because now philosophically, it depends on when you believe when personhood begins. And I think this is where like Snow Bunny and a lot of people get their beliefs because of the belief of when they think personhood begins. So it says some people believe personhood begins at conception. To them, the embryo is already a full person. So abortion equals killing a person, morally equivalent to murder. That's where a lot of these beliefs of abortion lie. It's not based in biological logic, and it's not even based.
I don't care what she say. I don't care what she say. It's murder.
in what's lawful in America.
You
So
know
then,
what's,
We could all agree. We could all agree. We
so
could
wait,
all.
let me finish, Shampoo. I'm
said that 10 minutes ago.
okay. Let me get that because I think it's interesting, right? I don't have any.
It is interesting.
It is because people put out their beliefs as fact when they don't really.
I will say this. I'll be fair. I like that she's into the topic. She's interested, and she is doing her due diligence. She's doing research. Her opinion is strong. I might not agree, but I'll be fair and say I like that she's engaged in a positive way. Like she's seeking the information, and she can take information. I like that. I respect that. That's actually a little attractive to me. It's kind of attractive. I ain't gonna lie. I like that, Jazz. I can have a conversation with her and sit down and I like that. I like that.
Understand it's really just your personal belief. It's not as fact, and your personal belief is fine. You can believe that, but also understand everybody else doesn't have to concede to what you believe. Everyone
Okay,
is
but the fact
morally sound. Give me a second, love.
All right.
Everyone isn't morally
Speak
sound.
forever.
Everyone doesn't believe in God. Everyone doesn't believe in the idea that it's a whole person as soon as a person's egg is intimidated. So you can't force your staunch beliefs on other people when they're just literally your beliefs, right? So it says someone believe in person. If someone believes personhood begins at birth, they see the fetus as potential life.
Okay, you said that already. Now, come on. Now you saying it all over again. All right. Now,
Okay. All right. I promise this is it. So the most honest answer is whether abortion is murder depends on your definition.
There we go. It's murder.
One day you may recount grand tales of glory.
She just said it. She's like, bro, oh my God, all that talking just to say. So if you think it's murder, it's murder. Oh my God.
After that, you are indeed killing, murdering life. You're taking away life. Because you said that's when they feel. Hold on. Because you said that's when they feel pain. If they can feel pain with a heart, a brain, and a spinal cord, that's literally as soon as you're finding out. And sometimes people find out a little bit later than that. So all of this right here, it's like just trying to find a way to do what you want to do anyway. If you want to just take away the life, that's cool. But the thing is, it's like it's still life. It's breathing.
No,
it's
I get what you're
literally.
saying. I get what you're saying. I know this is a hot
Yeah.
topic.
But
And
you know
I
what's
am
weird?
not out here telling a bunch of women to go get using abortions as birth control. That is not what I'm doing. I'm just saying that we can't. Abortion is still considered health care for a lot of reasons. I know you all are against it, but I could never sit here and say that because of my religious beliefs, if a 10-year-old child becomes pregnant, she needs to have that.
I don't agree with that either.
Okay,
Hold
but
on.
y'all are still
It's
saying
funny you
she's a
say that.
murderer.
We gotta move on, y'all.
It's funny you
But I
say
will.
that.
Okay, but I will say this.
Last
You
thing,
said
we gotta
that
move on
the
after this.
Y'all,
Stop
Tamara,
trying to
the
make
only
him
thing I
move
was
on. Let him
respectful when you
talk.
said the baby can feel pain within those first 3 weeks. It says that a fetus cannot feel pain before 24 to 25 weeks.
Let's ask the fetus. Why don't you ask the fetus?
No, you said in the what you just read that that's whenever they can feel pain, when they have their brain, the heart, and the spinal cord. That's why I had you read it again, and you read it again, and you said that whenever that is formed, that's when they can feel pain. It's formed literally at 5 weeks. They have a brain, a spinal cord, and a heart. They can feel pain. I can assure you.
You want to know the truth? You want to know the truth?
Well, I get what you're saying. I just think that everybody's entitled to their opinion and nobody should force their beliefs on other people.
I agree with that.
You know
You
what's
wanna know
weird
what
about
the
this
truth is?
conversation? If a 10-year-old girl,
Hold on, one mic.
right?
Don't let Anton go. We gotta move on, y'all.
Yo, let Brandon talk.
Only said
Why my man Brandon can't never talk?
because I know Kirk had said that. He said he would force his daughter to still have her rapist child. So
That wasn't what I was about to say, but we
Oh,
gotta
okay.
move on. So go ahead.
I just know there are some men who believe that's okay.
The truth is this: right now, because conservatism has kind of exploded in popularity, that a lot of people in society and the culture today is switching their position on it. But a lot of people have had abortions that say that they're against abortions.
Of course. They don't want to be held down.
Nobody is going.
I feel him right there. I feel like what he alluding to is Jazz giving heavy abortion. She giving abortion energy. Like the way you fighting so hard, like you had an abortion, shorty. Let us know. You had an abortion or two?
Going to say that they had an abortion and then say that they're conservative.
Right.
It's a lot of people that's hypocrites.
I agree.
It's a lot of people that's pretending that they really against abortions, and they either participated or they advocated for a girl to have an abortion. Right now, it's not popular. It's like taboo. It's like, oh my God. It's a lot of people that's really not against it, but they not gonna say that on the internet.
And you
I'm
know
not talking about nobody. I'm not talking about nobody on the panel. I want to preface this by saying that because I know that people be taking stuff personal. But let me just tell you the honest to God truth. When a chick say that she pregnant and a nigga trying to figure out what he gonna do, that conversation go way different than what we having on this panel right now.
And you know what I also find
we got to move on. Sorry.
Well,
Go
ahead,
finish. Then we gonna
I
go.
I was just gonna say, like you said, like a lot of people who be like, I don't do abortions have had abortions, and I also find that a lot of people who want to force pregnancy on people could give a care less about kids that are already outside the womb. So it's like you're like, oh, anti-abortion is, but you also are voting to take like free lunches away from kids. Like you're not mentoring young kids, you're not adopting kids out of foster care homes. It's like I see the outrage, but it's like kids outside the womb are suffering at a high rate, and these are the same people.
But just because you don't see them because they're in the stomach, don't mean that they don't exist. Just because you don't see them.
I get that. I'm just saying it's just funny. The outrage. There's not enough outrage for kids that are already suffering outside the womb.
And there's not enough
as it is when people.
I know people,
but it's crazy because there's so many stipulations that surround you being able to adopt and foster children, where they have limitations where people that would love to do it can't do it.
I know people in real life, and I don't know if they forgot that they had an abortion or that they paid for a chick to get an abortion before, but they done completely switched up their perspective.
My brother.
Trio, welcome to comfort.
Trio. We're just 6 degrees of separation from anything we want in life. But a college degree is closer than you think. Sophia Learning offers real college level courses that
is.
So you killed a baby?
Yeah.
Oh God. Let's
I never even did that.
And it was a baby. I'm not saying it was an embryo, it didn't mean nothing, it was a peanut and all that. No, it was a baby. It was a baby.
Let's get to the super chats. Okay. Dirty Woman says sometimes the panel wants the woman to be wrong so bad they end up purposely not using critical thinking skills. Shampoo and Anton were the only ones who understood the women in the video. Aaron Sanford 1913 says, you got to get both sides. My baby mama said I had to leave the house at 4 months pregnant. She was an a-hole the entire pregnancy. I wanted to work it out. Women don't tell their entire truth. Just my 4 cents says, so the men she dating want kids, not marriage. Okay, we know what kind of men she is. What kind of man she wants or something. Yeah, I think he said it wrong. Pookie and Ray Ray. Peter Bills says, I agree with Anton and Shampoo. It's a double standard. You take it as an attack on men. But if this comes out of my daughter's mouth, I'm proud I did my job. Sean Mitchell 631 says, Jazz Adrian Bronner voice, you single? I'm Aladdin. Carmen Diaz again says, Do Better Podcast did a 20-minute Kendra G compilation video recap. 41 women, 144 baby daddies, fathered 192 kids. Women make themselves baby mamas. We choose who to lay with and have a baby with. True. Aaron Sanford 913 says, I dozed off. Thought I heard Tracy Morgan. Shampoo. NTG Natural says, you can always tell when Mimi is confused. You can literally see the two marbles she got left upstairs fighting for they dang life. Yo underscore it's underscore Eric TV says, a lot of y'all women don't want marriage though. Redemption Season Production TV 5699 says, a regular adult is bare minimum. What the F we talking about? Accomplish what house, car, job is bare minimum. She's going to need that ish anyways. Redemption Season Production TV 5699 says, no mother effer adult is getting their handheld until 21 to 24, unless you get a mother effer pregnant parent that had that ish together from the jump. The F unless you possibly a woman. 5828 Maximus says, this is all the way facts. Finding a woman without kids is like finding a black person who does not eat chicken. Ramsey 5362 said, are you guys not tired of this gender war? Men go overseas once you save them money and get a job or stay single. That's the only options.
No. Let me stop y'all there. Wherever you go, you take yourself with you. For whatever reason, y'all niggas think that just because you go across the water that you cooler or something. You not, nigga. You still you.
Lame.
You take you everywhere you go.
You still you, whatever that is. So if you're gonna do self-development, don't do it so that you can get a chick. Do it because you just want to be a better you. And then attract the person that you're supposed to be with. It's 350 million people in the United States of America. And I mean, you could do whatever you want to do, but all I'm saying is, well, nothing. Go ahead. Do your thing. Go ahead.
Oh my God, he ain't saying
Quentin
nothing.
9514. What? Shut up, Quentin.
No, he didn't have no point because rather, I understand what he's saying. Like, you can go overseas, you're still you. That's true. But when you go overseas, you ain't treated like you. The women treat you way better. That's the whole point. So, like, what? Like, what? Yeah, actually, I would say you're not you. You're somebody else because you've never been there, and they don't. It's a whole new aura. He will be yapping. That's why he just ran out of air. He just be yapping.
Senior citizen panel on deck. Ramsey 5362 says, we're effed as a society. Gender war doesn't happen in third world or second countries. Even Russia don't talk about this. It's only Western countries. Empire Foundation 6328 says, highest number of abortions ever reported in 2024. BBC. Aaron Sanford 1913 says, I'm out. That red stick, go Tigers. Deuces.
Hold on. Let me just address this real quick. Nigga, I done been to more countries than most of you niggas don't even got a passport. That's a fact. Like most people in the United States of America, and it's even less with black men. And the only place I go is to Sua and to Thailand and go and fuck some lady boys.
Damn.
I'm being 100. These niggas think that just because they go to Mexico, to the Dominican Republic, and they go to fucking, and if they get really adventurous, they go to Thailand, that all of a sudden you niggas is travelers. Get the fuck out of here, boy. Man, I done been in so many different countries and so many different places in my lifetime. Nigga, and I went on my own dime. I didn't go with the military, and I definitely didn't go to fuck some chicks.
You went to Japan, all right?
Why you gotta take time to shit on? Like, what the fuck? Who cares? Who asked you where you been, nigga? Whether a nigga went with the military or not, nigga. Who asked you where you been, you goofy ass nigga? You just, if you want to flex and say you want, just say, nigga, like, bro, what? Like, just say you like traveling. Who the fuck asked you where you been? Niggas don't care where you been, nigga. Niggas that travel don't give a fuck what you do. They doing them. They're not asking you where you been. Why the fuck is you worried about how they got there? And like, what? Shut the hell up, bro.
You went to Japan?
I've been to Japan. I've been in Amsterdam. I've been to Bucharest. I've been to Romania. I've been to a lot of places.
I ain't go on my own dime. My parents took me. I went to old England, all that shit.
Well, we almost done, y'all. AR_Smitty says, just when I thought Jazz was making progress. Redemption Season Production TV 5699 says, Jazz, if more people do abortions, the lesson won't be learned of unsafe or protected sex. The F we talking about. Incest or rape is in small numbers too.
No,
Musty Savage 7732 says, my $5 parlay of Jazz asking a stupid question.
Scammers demand payment with gift cards. Don't share codes or personal details.
I was site director for Fortune 500 companies for a number of years. I was doing well.
ARR for those lacking common sense. Dirty Woman says, Jazz, as a pro-Black woman, I'm surprised you choose law over morals regarding abortion when slaves weren't considered people at one time too. Just my 4 cents says, Jesus' mother was 13 years old and did not ask to be impregnated. Should she have unalived her child? Under Jazz thinking, yes. Under God, no. Lilith and Aries 85363 says, then why is it when a pregnant woman is killed, the person is charged for 2 deaths? So if it is not murder, then why does the court see it as that? That's a good point. Prophecy the Savior says, Jazz, do you know who Margaret Sanger is? And Salisbury Premium Pest Control says, if you need AI to tell you what murder is, you not deep, you on the spectrum. Stop pretending confusion is intelligence. That Dirty South House, it's safe to say Jazz got an abortion, you can tell.
Never.
The Flow Man says, abortion is a homicidal act. The entire point is to ensure a live birth doesn't occur. A unique human is created as soon as fertilization occurs. Whether or not a fetus can feel pain is irrelevant. Jetlag _ Ant 8729 says, Jazz hate the unborn more than I hate her hair cap. Prophecy the Savior says, y'all should read up on the eugenics movement and Margaret Sanger. The Flow Man says, Jazz argument that because people don't live struggle-free lives, that being against abortion is somehow hypocrisy, is textbook buffoonery. FTW7813 says, Jazz is back. And last one says, Redemption Season Production 5699. Anton, you're delusional. You just know where we went. Get the F out of here.
Got these dumbass niggas to pay to get my attention. You see how that just worked?
And we appreciate
got these
you guys.
dumbass niggas to pay me to listen to what you had to say. Shout out to you.
They're paying.
You a dumb motherfucker, and you just got finesse. I appreciate you, my nigga. Thank you, bro.
They're paying to say my hair is fake and that I've had many abortions, and neither is true.
we appreciate you guys. Shout out to y'all in the chat. Shout out to y'all.
I would have read that shit for free, and you just paid me to read that shit.
I just don't understand. Like, it's okay for us to, think differently on these things. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
People get angry if you don't believe what they say.
Oh, that's it. That's what the chat. And I didn't even have a belief on it. I just said it should be accessible for those that need it, and there should be parameters around it. And now it's like,
I agree with that.
And
I agree.
That's all I'm saying. But I'm,
But 1.14 million is out of hand.
But don't say when you go in there you pregnant, and when you come out you killed that baby. That's the part you should say yes.
Yes, exactly.
You killed it.
Okay, so let's go to the next topic. Show of hands before I play this clip. Should men have rosters? Yes or no? You think they should have rosters of dating?
Yes, easy answer. Yes. Next topic.
Roster of women. Put a yes hand up. They're
You mean
intentionally
people
a roster dating multiple people at the same time. Okay.
Wait. What's the hand up for?
If they believe that men should have a roster of women.
Should have a roster.
Should have.
They do. So
if they can, if
are we saying all men?
No. I'm asking, should men have a roster of women when they're dating intentionally?
Y'all listen. No, hold on. Let me preface this. No context yet. No, none of that. Just in general.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that men should have? If you do agree, I don't remember if she said raising or don't raise your hand.
Raise your hand if you agree they should have a roster.
While they're dating.
Should in general, should men, and y'all could add the context later
after the video. Yes or no? Quick.
So I should men,
yes. Yeah.
Put a hand up. Just put a hand up. Yes.
Give me all that ass.
So we got what, 4 people? 5, 4, 5.
Maya put her hand up too. Okay. So chat, go ahead and vote. We're gonna watch this clip.
Okay, adding on to my more controversial takes. Here are my thoughts on men having rosters. Should women be okay with men having rosters when I just posted a video saying that women should absolutely have rosters? My honest thoughts are I don't think men benefit from having rosters the way women do. And it's not because I don't think men should have options and like properly vet girls. It's not that. I actually think they should, but I don't think there should be an emphasis on rosters for men the way there is for women. The reason I think this is because obviously for women, it's biological. We prematurely attach. It's just the way our attachment systems are wired. So dating multiple people helps us pace ourselves so that we don't prematurely attach before we've done all the vetting and everything. Men, however, don't attach the way that we do. You guys are just not wired to do that. Of course, you still attach. No one's saying you don't attach. I'm just saying biologically, you're not wired for quick attachment the way we are. And so men's challenge in dating isn't attaching too quickly before vetting. It's showing intentional pursuit, things like consistency, effort, following through. And you're not really optimized to do that when you have 5+ girls going at a time. You just can't. You're spread out too thin and your effort is diluted and you're not actually pursuing anyone properly. So my opinion is that while women need to have multiple people that they're dating to regulate their attachment system, in my opinion, men actually do better when they focus on one woman at a time or like very few women at a time. This way you can properly pursue, put in the effort. To me, this isn't a double standard, although I see nothing wrong with double standards sometimes. I just see it as like men and women are two different systems that operate with different vulnerabilities. Women's vulnerability is premature attachment. Men's vulnerability is diluted pursuit. It's just not possible when you have so many people on your roster as a man to properly pursue. And that's your role, is to pursue and like put in effort and win a woman over. You could probably do it with like 1 or 2 girls or 3 girls, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the number is. You obviously would know better. But I just think having too many wouldn't work for you either. You're much more optimized to focus on one at a time or like very few at a time so that your effort isn't so diluted that you're actually just like sabotaging every single one of them. Like, I'm not necessarily against a man with a roster just because, you know, you're not exclusive. You cannot have these expectations. But I do think that if you want to stand out as a man, having a roster actually puts you at a disadvantage and is hurting your chances.
I'm like, how can
she's smart? She's
smart?
has some good points. Yeah,
She don't know what she talking
I'm
about.
listening to her. She got her
I
own.
believe she's fundamentally flawed, but I believe it comes from a good place. I just don't think she has all of her ducks in a row as far as the reason why women used to, in yesteryear, the father used to give the woman away. It was a reason for that, right? It's a reason why men can afford to have a roster, because we are deemed, or we are responsible for women. So we can choose which woman is going to be more beneficial for us when we're dating multiple women. Women's ability in general, obviously not on an individual basis, but in general, they're not the best at choosing men. I mean, we've seen this time and time again. You know, again, it's just, you know, so I think she's coming from a good place. It's just fundamentally flawed in her explanation.
Well, I understood her to be saying that women get attached to men too quick. So to have multiple men, which I don't agree women should have, but her thing was women should have a roster so they could regulate that urgeness to attach to one person. As far as men, she's saying that men should have less women so they can concentrate on one woman. She's saying that that's like men want that. Some men want to have sex and fuck all kind of women just to conquer them. They're not always looking for one woman.
Why do we always go to the worst extreme when we have these?
I'm talking about what she's saying. I'm not talking about what I'm talking.
She said nothing about sex. She didn't say anything about sex.
Oh, she's saying no. I'm saying she's saying women inherently get attached to one man, so they should have a lot of men, so they won't get attached to one man.
Yeah, but their judgment system is flawed for the very reason why she's saying women should have a roster, because of their attachment system.
Yes.
This is why women need men, outside of men that are looking at them in a sexual way, like a father, a brother, a cousin, an uncle, to vet men for them. And that's the buffer for that attachment system that she's talking about. So for women to go out there and date multiple men, that's not going to balance out their natural inclination to be attached to a man. That's going to actually fuck up their GPS system even worse. Which is why we have so many women out here that still can't get a man.
I agree.
I don't. Where we going now? Dance? Who gonna dance? The fact of the matter is that she has, if I'm listening to her, I don't believe what she's saying, but she has her logic and she's making sense in her own head. It's not stupid what she's saying. It kind of makes sense. If a man is looking for that.
It's just fundamentally and logically flawed.
But you said that other lady was flawed too about the babies. Like you know what I'm saying?
Some men think anytime a woman opens her mouth, it's gonna be flawed. So, but
that's your fault. That ain't
the thing is, I don't think. I mean, there is some truth to what she's saying. I think that's a human thing. I think if two man or a woman, if you date multiple people, you're going to spread yourself thin. It's going to be exhausting. It's going to be a lot, whether you are a man or a woman. Definitely. However, if you have the capacity, go crazy. As long as you are not hurting anyone, if you're being honest, if you're not leading anybody on, and if you can afford what you're doing, you're not being a burden to anybody else. Do your big one. What's the big deal?
Off the table. Let's be real.
Oh yeah. As a woman, I wouldn't include sex with that.
Right. So if you take sex off the table, there's absolutely.
Oh my God!
The key is the humidifier.
Dating mean? What does dating mean?
Dating is literally.
A man is already, when a woman sees a man that she likes, the same thing. She's already slotted that man. Whether it's a wife, whether it's a husband, whether it's just I want to fuck, whether it's just I want to get some money. So all of this dating stuff is just
I don't know what that means.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
I just think like for women, I don't think women should be multi-dating. Because let's just be honest, y'all gonna be lying, deceiving the man, using the man one for food. I'm sorry? You said what? No, I didn't hear what you said. But I just think like if you're dating with intention, if you know what you like, it shouldn't be taking 10, 20 dates with multiple men to figure out he's the one. I need to take away these 5 guys. Most of these women are using men. Let's just be honest. Right? To get a free meal, to go get a section at the club. They don't know what type of man they like. They don't have discernment. So I never really believed in the little multi-dating thing because it shouldn't take you long. Okay, this guy's what I like. This guy, no. You can have conversations with people and be like, no, I'm cool off of her. No, she's dumb. She doesn't know 7 times 7. So going on multiple dates with a person, be like, okay, I need to cut all these other men off. It's going to take 20 dates. That doesn't make any sense. That's why I never really understand the whole.
No, though, Q. It's hard. It's hard sometimes to walk away and say no.
Well, that's
because it's hard.
How's that hard to walk away? It's a choice.
It's hard for some. It's hard for a lot of guys. I think that I disagree with Brandon because I think that the misconception is that there's always a plan. I don't think it's always a plan. I think that sometimes niggas just be winging it. Like you don't know what you know until you do it.
Wait, so I don't know that crack is good. So I gotta try crack to know it's bad.
Drugs and women are
different.
Women can be just like drugs, addicting, the sex and everything. People don't have discipline.
But you missing it.
Let me tell you something.
Nobody goes into it saying that I want to be addicted to women. It's different. Like
and nobody goes into being addicted to drugs.
No. Sometimes, like most of us have never tried crack. That's the difference.
I did.
We know. We can
shampoo been on it.
And I know I don't need to try crack to know it's bad.
It was so good.
Red.
Was that good? You should stop.
I'm sorry, Anton.
New Yorker
hairstyle.
That first cloud is a bitch, boy.
It all makes sense now.
Oh my God, it makes sense.
What else have you tried?
I bet you look.
We're still trying.
Hash. He didn't need to have some hash, huh?
Hash, you mess it up.
What I'm
You
trying
know,
to
that
understand.
light cloud on that glass. It looked like mist.
You know, that is crazy.
Hey, look, I'm trying to understand why there was a period of time not too long ago where when traditional values were in play, you know, again, the father vetting the men, you know, the girl had to bring the boy home so the parents can meet, and you know, all of that stuff that we call misogynistic and old school, but it worked because the marriage rate was astronomically higher during that time. Right now, I'm almost positive where this conversation is going to go. Right, so if I say I knew it was going there, I promise you, I know what's going to be said. But I'm just trying to understand why when there was a system, when there was a system in place for people to follow, there was a blueprint, it was more success. Now that that system is like, hey, just go out here and wing it and figure it out, it's like we forget a system actually worked.
Well, the system would continue
I'm
working.
just trying to figure out.
I mean, these women don't have fathers, so who are these men asking to marry?
I agree.
Or bring, like, it's the system can't work if it's not the same. So
I mean, a girl
I
without a
agree.
father could be a very fun time too. So
Yeah, because they're looking
are
for
we
a
asking
dad.
for a fun time or a long time?
Looking
Which
for a
one
father,
are we
be a
talking about?
daddy.
So we can figure out. If you're looking for a fun time, have a roster. Go do what you want to do.
Man, after the third date, I'm getting a hand job or something. You ain't gotta give me no ass, but I want to go get your nails done so I can see them red nails on my shit. That's what.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, man. Let's have fun.
But no, I mean, damn.
I want to eat too.
I don't like the fact that I've been agreeing with Jazz all night.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
it never happens.
But
Why
I'm
do you not like that?
You don't agree with murdering kids, do you?
No, I didn't say
That's what,
that.
yeah.
I didn't say that.
Anton wasn't there for that. Anton wasn't here for that.
I was.
I don't think Anton agrees with Jazz.
I don't agree with murdering
No,
kids.
I mean, I agree with a lot of. I mean, I didn't hear all of that part because I was.
I
away
didn't
from
say
it.
that though, Anton. That's what they put on.
But I don't know what y'all conversation was at because I had to step away for a second. But I don't disagree with what she said. I think that the biggest problem with a lot of people is the deception. The deception is what changes the conversation. And when people are deceitful and you trick people, I think that that's where the problem starts to come in. Because you take away their options, you take away their choice. And when you take away people's choice, that's where it becomes a problem.
But aren't we being deceitful when we on the dates? Like, aren't we're not being ourselves on that date? No,
I was talking about a roster.
Wait, you be lying on dates?
No, I'm saying we're not ourselves on the date. Like
We're not?
No, I mean, we're both being somewhat phony in a way.
We are?
Because let's be honest, when y'all are multi-dating, you're not, if you're with Bob and then Jim calls you and then you call Jim back, are you going to tell him the truth that you were with Bob on a date?
I mean,
I have literally answered the phone.
Now that's disrespectful.
Well, they didn't say it like this. Well, okay,
Yeah,
let me be clear. It wasn't like I was on a date. I was on the phone with one person and I got a doorbell ring of flowers that someone sent from another person while I was.
I don't see that as a problem, though.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah, okay, so that was. But when he asked, he was like, "Oh, was that from one of your suitors?" I was like, "Yeah."
If she get a phone call on a date,
I was like,
she get a phone call and she out with a dude.
And she answers it, that's diabolical.
No, not that
I don't think that that's diabolical.
No, leave her and let her pay for the bill because
I
that's
don't think
disrespectful.
I don't think that that's diabolical.
No,
The
that's
reason-
disrespectful.
The reason that I don't think that that's diabolical is because you got a choice to make, bro. Like if a woman tells you that this is how I'm moving, you got a choice to make.
Yeah, leave her or slot her in the F
Well,
category.
that's what you telling them to do.
No, or
They
he can
get-
slot her in the F
What if she
category.
don't tell you that and the phone rings? I know what you're saying. She's saying this up front, but if she act all innocent and her phone rings and she's talking on the phone while you sitting there, you're gonna say, "Put that fucking phone down."
No,
Hey,
then
Anton,
he's
let me
gonna
ask you
slot
a
her
question.
just to have sex with her, and that's all he's
none
gonna
of
do.
your business.
Hold on,
You just
wait,
move how
wait,
you
wait.
supposed to.
Why are y'all trying to stop women from telling y'all what they about?
I mean, that's true.
No, ain't nobody trying to stop him. My question is, if we're saying, right, because earlier you said that a woman has to like a man more than he likes her, right?
That's true.
Correct.
So if that's the case, to me, right? If I'm on a date with a woman, right, and she answers the phone from another man, that clearly tells me she don't really like me like that.
You're the food
Because
guy.
if she did,
that's not
hold
true.
on. If she did, she would at least ignore the phone call while she's in the presence of me.
Well,
In my
here's
opinion.
okay. So let me add the context. Let me give you the opposing view to that. Right. All right. So number one, that's not your chick.
I agree. I'm saying if she
So,
likes
well,
me,
wait.
Exactly.
Hold on.
You
Because
tripping for?
when you said she has to like you more than you like her, I'm talking about a woman that you married to, a woman that
but how did you get there,
a
though?
woman that you in a relationship with. Well, that's the thing. You shouldn't give a fuck until she with you.
Yeah, but
But what I'm saying is, why are y'all putting
Nah.
standards and parameters on chicks that's
That don't make sense. Because if she on a date, what if I like her, I want to get to know her and see if I can marry her, and then she do that on a date? Obviously, I can't marry her. So you still got to go through that motion.
not yours?
No, that's
Yeah, but
I'm not,
Anton, you on the date, she's yours on that date.
You
She's
misunderstand
her on that date.
what I'm saying. You misunderstanding what I'm saying.
No, I understand exactly.
She can do
what you're
whatever
saying.
she wants to do.
Correct.
No, she can do whatever she wants to do. Right?
Correct.
Ain't nobody trying to stop her from doing it. All I'm saying is, from my perspective, if I'm sitting across the table from a
Yeah, I
woman
agree
and I'm
with you,
trying
buddy.
to determine, right? I'm trying to determine how much this woman likes me. I'm just saying, from my perspective, right? A great way
And she made a decision for you.
to determine.
I get excited about the Subaru Share the Love event because Subaru retailers nationwide are giving back.
Giving back makes us who?
Or that phone call. Now, if she
No,
answers the
I
call,
don't give a fuck.
She don't know yet.
that's cool.
Hold on,
I'm just
wait,
saying. I'm just saying.
Maybe it's just because I'm from Detroit, because I know that Detroit dudes got a little bit different of perspective. It ain't nothing but y'all hanging, right?
Yeah, but I thought
So
we-
whatever. So hold on, wait. So whatever she show you, it gives you the opportunity to slaughter.
I agree. But
So
we're
what we
talking about.
so there is no offenses, and there is nothing that you should be tripping about.
No. It's not that I take offense. What I'm saying is, if we are dating, right?
Let
and
me
a
tell you
woman-
if I was in that position, this is what I would do.
Okay.
He trying to save himself, bro. Brandon is cooking you, bro. You're not making sense. Like, you're not making sense. Now you want to tell us what you would do. You about to make up some fake player shit. Whatever, bro.
Yeah, but that's cool. That's cool because
Let me tell you
But
how
that's cool.
let me tell you how I tell my nephews to play it.
Keep it P.
I agree.
But that's the reverse
You don't know how to keep it
psychology.
P.
That's the reverse psychology.
Why are y'all tripping over these
It's not
chicks,
a trip.
bro?
No,
It's not a trip.
No.
All
I'm saying that
He's not tripping. Is if I'm on a date and trying to like her, that's the whole point of the like, what the fuck? It's not hard to
I'm saying, why is y'all trying to make this hard assessment and see if she likes you and shit and all of that? Like, let her do whatever she gonna do. She gonna.
I agree. I don't disagree.
Well, the fact of the matter is, Anton is right and you're right, because what Anton is saying is act like you don't care. and that makes women want
I'm
you
saying
more.
don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Act like you don't care. That makes women want you more. He's saying that have some respect. Don't be on the phone out on a date with me. You shouldn't be on the phone. You should have enough respect not there.
Why not?
Still gonna bust her down at the end of the day.
Your approach is good too, because it acts like I'm bigger than that. Oh, that's your man. I'll be over here, baby. And she's gonna hang up quick because of what you're doing. You're gonna make her phone call shorter by doing that pimp shit.
No. I want to know who. See, that's the difference. Y'all want hoes to trick y'all and to make y'all feeling like y'all the most important because y'all feel like it's disrespectful if she don't finesse you.
He wants them to be who they are.
That's definitely not what I'm saying.
My translation of it is you don't really want to know the real her. You want to know the her that she's selling you on.
No, absolutely not.
Because if she don't answer it, it don't mean that she don't like the nigga that's still calling.
That's true.
Now, what I tell my nephews and my guys is encourage her to be the real her, so you can see what you're really dealing with.
I agree.
And
that's why I encouraged you when she was saying she would cheat. Because
that way, you get to find out how you need to slot her.
But Anton, you will agree. Correct. You will agree that if you're not like that, if you type of guy that you just said before that, it's better to act the way you're saying, because I tell my son that, yo, don't call her back. If she call you, wait till the third ring, then pick it up. I tell him all of that stuff. But if he's not, he's already like that. That's the way you should be. But he's saying out of respect, you shouldn't be on the phone.
No. That's not even what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is
no. That's not what I'm saying either. What I'm saying is, if we're saying that a woman has to like a man more than the man likes her,
no, we're talking about when you marry. He's not talking about dating. You're talking about when we marry.
You're talking about being on a date. I'm not talking about a chick that you. When like you more than. That's a chick that you married to, that you got children with.
But how do you get there?
You don't get there by
you pick the one that's authentically one for you. But if you don't get to really see who she is, then what are you trying to put parameters on?
I agree. I agree with what he's saying. I agree with what Anton is saying, because
y'all, I don't disagree with what Anton is saying, but y'all not.
No, listen, this is the thing. You have to literally authentically let people be them. Like, let people do them. Let them choose what they want to do. You don't get to like set up like, okay, if they do this, then this means this, or if they do that, this means that. You got to let things pan out a lot of the times to really see what things are, because you never know who that could be on the phone. If they're picking it up right then and there with you, it doesn't mean that, oh, they don't really like you or nothing like that. It's just they're picking up the phone for whatever reason it is, but you're not going to have enough time to find out if you already checking out in your mind, like, oh, this is what that is. You know, you got to literally just let things genuinely pan itself out. See how, like, what choices are they choosing? How do they operate, you know, in situations? Like, that's really all that is.
I think that when guys get extra, when they get extra trying to put parameters on chicks that's not theirs, I think they.
Not everyone's life runs in straight lines. At Sophia, we get that. Our flexible, affordable,
free them.
No, when they're yours, you said when they're not yours, but when they're yours, you could put up parameters and do what you want.
No, they are yours when they with you. It's just that you treat different people the way that they want to be treated. My father always told me, listen, my father told me, because y'all keep trying to control these hoes. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that. My father told me life is 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you react to it. My job as a person, as a human being, as a man in this world is to control the controllables and adjust according to my circumstance.
Hey, let me
Niggas
ask you
be
a question.
trying to put standards and parameters on women that ain't trying to be saved, that's trying to have a good time for the night. Niggas is trying to put parameters on chicks that's not theirs. Women is trying to force, niggas is trying to force women into situations and trying to convince them that they're the one. And I don't understand that shit, bro. It's like, I'm just like, let that chick be free. She trying to have a good time, and nigga, you trying to stop her.
Hey,
I think it's an evolution.
I'll just say it like this. Maybe it's just my experience.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When I met my wife, she told me, when I saw you, I saw my husband. Right?
Cool. I think that's
that's what I'm saying. It could just be me, right?
Oh, she could have been just saying that.
She could have, but we've been married 11 years. So
yeah,
I don't know.
but I'm saying that could be just
she
online.
She could still be lying, but I mean,
that's true.
No, Shampoo. We not.
No, she could be. I didn't say she is.
I didn't even hear what
she
you
could
said.
be.
No. Listen. I think that's dope, but clearly she chose.
She knew it was dope. That's why she said
what
it.
I'm saying to you.
No. She chose up. You didn't have to convince her to do things different.
That's exactly what I'm saying to you.
And I'm agreeing with you in that point. But what I'm saying is, if she would have not did that, what would you have said? Hey, what are you doing?
No, that's not what that's what I'm saying. I agree with you as well. I'm not saying I'm gonna sit there and be all mad and out that she on the phone. I'm saying I'm gonna slot her
red flag
based on how she did that.
Then you married her, and that's dope.
You already said that's a red flag.
Don't think
women
break that down.
Just like how she was talking about the baby with the trap.
If a woman want to have a bunch of guys that she talking to, who the fuck am I to try to stop her?
I agree.
And the perfect thing, and Anton, the perfect thing a woman could say is, you know what? When I met you, I knew you was the one for me.
And I'm gonna say, and what you should say is,
get out of here with that bullshit.
No. What you should say is, and you are the one for me too right now.
No, I'll be like,
right now. I like that.
Right now is crazy.
Right now is kind of
right
crazy.
now is crazy.
You can't say right now, Anton.
No. You have to.
I low-key agree with him with that. You gotta play that game. You gotta keep it a little, you gotta keep it. You gotta let her know, like, hey, like, I'm rocking with you, but I ain't, don't get too comfortable. Like Future said, do not get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable, because they usually do. The nicer you are, the more when they feel like they reeled you in, like when they feel like they got you right here, palm of the hand, when they feel like they got you right there, bro, cook. They're gonna do what they want. They're gonna treat you. They're gonna get bored. All that. So you gotta keep them on their toes. Like, yeah, right now, yeah, I'm rocking with you right now. We're gonna see though. I don't know. I gotta see what I like. You gotta do that. I just had a shorty tell me, like, she was like, "Oh, I thought you blocked me because you got tired of my shit or whatever." I told her not yet, and I meant that shit. I made it a little joke in the messages, but I meant that shit. I promise you, I meant that shit. I meant it, bro. I meant it. Like, I was like, not yet. Because it depends on how I feel. It depends on how I feel. It depends on how you move in the upcoming days, and it depends on how I feel. It really depends. Like, you got to kind of, but that's the player in me. That's the P in me. You feel me? Everybody ain't got that. Like, everybody ain't got that kind of backbone. I'm just no nonsense. Because I don't chase. I attract. That's rule number one. You don't chase no woman. You attract. You feel me? Because they going, listen, we different. Men and women are different, bro. They move different. Like, they like you, you'll see, you'll know. Or they can play a game with you too. You just gotta have discernment, and you gotta know when you're being used, and they can use you for multiple things, bro. They can use you for finances. They can use you for time. They can use you for affection. They can use you like they vampires. You feel me? Some of them. It's levels. It's a lot of variables, really, but.
To say right now because you set the standard.
Block.
And the reason that you want to say you the one for me right now, you gotta add the context, because she gonna say, "What does that mean?" And you gonna say, "Listen, when you with me, I love you." I genuinely love you right now.
Nah, that's too far.
I want
That's
to
too
be.
far.
I want to be.
That's too
I
far.
want no.
It's like a girl you like in Miami and you
I'm
married.
all in
Right
with
now.
you. I'm all in, but I want you to understand that when you go home, focus on what you got going on at home.
That's too much.
Yeah, that's pimp shit.
Nah.
No, it's not. It's just the truth.
It's
You
two
ain't gotta
different
say
type
all
of
that.
When
it's
you
two
go
different type of
home,
women.
The
though.
truth.
It's
when
two different
you
type
go
of women on
home,
the inside.
I don't want to know what you got going on at home. I don't even want to. I don't want that level of responsibility.
That-
But when you
That's
me,
true.
your minds, when you at home,
You
That's
somebody
why.
else.
That's why. If you're a married man and you looking to cheat or whatever you call it, we used to call it going to the store, right? If you're like
I'll
that,
never come back.
I will come back. I'll just be more relaxed when I get back.
no. I genuinely love you.
I
right
got
now.
it out of me.
I genuinely,
now.
I genuinely love you right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah,
People say weird stuff like
that's
that. Like, oh, I
crazy.
knew you was the one when I met you. I
Yeah,
say
that's
stuff.
crazy.
I say stuff like, yeah, I would probably feel the same way if I met me too.
I'm with that shit.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit
Yeah.
I say.
I'm with
There
that.
you go,
I like
Jazz.
that.
Okay, shit.
Like, you know what? If I
But
experience
Well, it's just like if you're married and I'm married, if I'm married and I'm looking to cheat and I see a woman and she says I'm married, my line is me too. Ain't that fucked up? And then
No. See, listen.
laugh.
See
She
that?
gonna laugh.
See that's. But see, Shampoo, you a little bit more savage than most men because I think that guy should steer clear of women that tell you that they married, bro.
Huh?
Steer far away from women that tell you that they
Why?
married.
Because you think they're not telling the truth, or
Because they can get you in some shit that you ain't gonna be able to get out of. Now, if
I don't understand what you're saying.
now if she, cause that's some.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words, create your brand, your opportunity, your breakthrough. Feeling a vibe? Run with it. From can't look away to gotta have it. Make every detail yours. Bring out what's hot. Remove what's not. Crystallize it. Instantly set a tone that speaks in your voice to your audience. Keep moving. Your site grows with you. Add solutions that meet you where you are and take you where you want to go. Smooth to make, easy to love.
Morning in the life of Maple Oak. I am so happy to be partnering with Hill's Pet Nutrition because I love their food. First thing in the morning, my mom tried to give me water. I walked right by it because I just wanted my breakfast. My mom worries she's not doing enough as I'm getting older, but that's why I eat Hill's. And that food is delicious. Healthy habits and an active lifestyle are better together, so we always go for a morning walk. Sometimes my mom gets crazy and we start running. When we get home, maybe is sleepy and I like to take a nap. Then I dream about my Hill's food I'll have for dinner.
He got to get mad at his chick. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of the game. That's the rules of the game. And we didn't make the game. That's just the way that it's played. Don't get mad at the nigga. Get mad at your chick. But you can't necessarily control how that nigga is going to react. That nigga may be a crash out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just messy. And I've always also been taught that it's too many of them out here that ain't in that situation as willing to play the game. So
that's why if you talk to a girl and you just meet a girl and she says I don't have no boyfriend, you say does he know you ain't his, you know what I'm saying? Does he know he don't have no girlfriend? That's the next question. Oh, I don't have no boyfriend. Do he know that?
It's a lot of niggas in the chat. I realize that we in a different era, and a lot of these niggas never have fathers or uncles and OGs.
Yeah, it's hard to
help
talk
them
to
to
people
understand
in
how the game is. The rules of the game is such. A, stay away from chicks that you know for a fact is married. B, don't fuck with your homeboy's chick. C, all right? If your chick fuck up, don't get mad at the other nigga. Get mad at your chick.
That's
right?
a chick. Wait, what was that?
Go out there trying to crash out over another chick. D, they for all of us. And then E, never put anything past a woman because at any time, there's always a nigga that she might go for.
It's always the married
And
niggas.
you gotta respect the game.
I ain't gonna lie, I hear him. He ain't even wrong, but it's always the married niggas trying to get some game. Nigga, you been married your whole life, nigga. How you gonna give us game and you been married your whole life since high school? You ain't in the game no more.
That is the rules of the game. It is that simple. It is not complicated. It is very basic rules of the game. If everybody played the game the way that it was supposed to be played, it would be enough out here for everybody, and nobody would be out here mad.
But you got to keep yourself up for your wife. You got to get your nails done and you got to keep yourself groomed for your wife. You don't slack off on her, dude.
That's real.
Well, those are sub rules that everybody established in their own shit. I'm talking about the basic rules, whether you're married, whether you're single. And of course, there are some other caveats. Don't dirty Mac, all of that other shit. But the fact that the real rules of the game is just that. It's those rules, and it's that simple. If everybody stayed in that lane, then everybody will be fine. But some niggas is crash dummies, some niggas overstep their boundaries, and that's when the game started getting a little muddy.
My father used to tell me, don't let them talk to you crazy. That was his thing. Don't let them talk to you disrespectfully.
I'm signing out. I gotta hop off, y'all. It's been real. It was a great conversation.
All right, Jazz.
All right, Jazz. Nice meeting you.
Thank you, Jazz.
See y'all next time. Make sure y'all follow my channel, Jasmine Will 7. Appreciate the love.
Somebody got her in check. Yeah, I know. He was in the back going, get off that mother.
I don't even see how men, I wouldn't even want to deal with a woman that I know is actively dealing with somebody else. Like that shit just.
I wouldn't want that neither.
That shit's nasty to me.
Well, for a lot of people, that's not common sense because again, they never been taught that. And again, it ain't really no more OGs. And then a lot of niggas is taking advice for people that they think know the game on the internet and they ain't never seen shit, they ain't never did shit, they don't know nothing about it. So a lot of the real ones retired and they dipped off. And so a lot of these guys was raised by their aunties and their grandmamas and their mamas, and they ain't had no strong men in the house. And so they get emotional, they fuck up their whole shit. That's why you see so many dudes out here crashing out publicly and all of that stuff.
Yeah, because they was raised by women. They very emotional.
They don't understand. They'll shoot you in the minute. Some chick doing the story time on them because they don't understand the rules of the game. That's how you see all of these suckers out here.
That's why it goes back to that woman that was protecting her vagina, her womb, from y'all niggas polluting her womb up with kids that y'all ain't gonna take care of. That's what she was saying. You ain't gonna pollute my womb. That's what she was saying. You got a womb guard.
If a woman live and take care of herself, you ain't gonna know what she doing, bro.
Let me also say this and let the chips fall where they may. Whoever get offended, it is what it is. The realest niggas don't kiss and tell. They don't talk about who they done fucked and all of that shit. So, if niggas is out here publicly on the internet naming names and doing all of that dumb shit,
being a Ray J's,
that nigga's a sucker.
Ray J.
And so let the chips fall. Like I said, if it don't apply, then let it fly. But a lot of these niggas, they tell it on themselves. You got these niggas out here flaunting and telling about the hoes that they didn't mess down. These niggas is married. Niggas got families now. And they so busy trying to convince niggas that they willing to name names. The realest people, they ain't got to say that shit. Let that chick live. Let her have her family. Let her do whatever it is that she gonna do. Stop telling on the hoes. Stop saying shit. Stay out of the mix. If you did that, then it is what it is. Let that chick breathe. You don't get no extra cool points for telling exactly who it is that you done slept with. That ain't sweet.
Unless it's your homeboy.
Y'all said women started at AD. So what? When did we start doing what hoes do? When did that become a part of the game? So,
You talking to me?
no, I'm talking to
John.
niggas in the chat. Niggas in the chat.
Well, let me get to the super chats and then y'all can shout out y'all's channels. Ramsey5362 says, I'm Muslim, so Thailand and Mexico is not the spot.
I'm about to end stream real quick. Actually, I just put some music on. I just vibe real quick. I ain't gonna lie. Real quick. Some music on, you know what I mean? My fault. I'm over here having a personal little photo shoot.
It's Saudi Arabia, UAE.
They called that boy Shifty. He do be saying anything. That shit, man. Cat. Cat. Probably take you out to dinner. It's all good. Swerving through the lane, yeah. I never change, yeah. It's all good. That kryptonite. Tonight I let them so on my shoulder. Magazine covers. I've been having dreams of it. Crazy. Magazine covers. right, I'm done. My fault. My little photo shoot. I had to get it done.
Yeah, I'm around. I'm around.
We out of here, man. We out of here, bro. That's crazy work, boy. I've been having dreams of grew up as a sinner. I probably take you out to dinner.
The Holy Grail.
Limit my options, you know. I'm not gonna limit
All right,
yours.
we're gonna
I'm
switch it
go
up,
on
y'all.
other
We're gonna watch
dates.
Act. Y'all wanna watch Act?
That's fair. Okay. You got some ribs.
Come on, brother. I know what's going on, man.
All right, y'all go get y'all mess.
Chat, I don't know why I watched that. I'm sorry. I know y'all like your act. Come on. Come on. All right. Oh man. Nigga said golden retrievers. I have no idea why I read that. All right, bet. I'm getting on Discord. I've been telling you I'm gonna get on Discord for a while. All right, let's get on Discord. Where is the chat server? All right. I'm in. Yo, I haven't been on Discord in months. Big Aki's in the building. Hey, mods, cause y'all y'all can move people in here. Whoever is on Discord, y'all can pop in. I'm on Discord. Yo, we got a big AJ in the building, man.
Yo, Ack, man, why you be letting Wack run plays with my boy Aiden, bro? I don't like that, man.
What you mean?
Nigga, Ack, when he told Game to say that to get Aiden spooked, to make it seem like he's the boogeyman, to make it seem like Wack is protecting him, bro. So let's call a spade, bro.
Listen. I'm gonna keep it 100.
It's all good.
Aiden hit the group chat. Aiden said, "Yo, the Game is saying I gotta check in. Am I good on the West? He's about to do a West Coast tour."
Yo, Ack, Game is the Wack's man's. What are you talking? It's like right now, Ack, me saying, "Yo, Aiden not good in Jersey," and then Aiden hitting you up like, "Yo, Ack, am I good?" It's like, come on, bro. It was the play they ran. Ack, it's like Tom Brady throwing to Randy Moss.
It's not a play. The Game, Aiden Ross chat. Hold on, let me play the clip in case people don't know. So, chat, basically what happened is that Neon, and by the way, I got to ask you about the Neon situation. I'm going to ask you after, but let me play the clip. He said the Game told Neon showed up to the Game's party. And while they were having an interaction, the Game told Neon, which Neon brought it up, saying, "Hey, Aiden Ross is about to come to LA. Yo, it's just going to be lit." And basically, what Game said to Neon was, "Yo, Aiden got to check in. Check this out."
Aiden, speaking of Aiden, you fuck with Aiden, right?
Yeah.
He's coming to LA in I think 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's doing the whole LA run. He hasn't been here back in a minute.
All right. Well, so Aiden got to check in. You know.
That's my brother.
Yeah. He said a whole LA run, so it seemed like he coming out here and he thinking he gonna do what he want to do. But this is LA.
Like what? Bro, that's a whole little white boy. What are you talking about? That dude ain't got nothing to do with whatever you got. You ain't even got nothing to do with nothing. You ain't on nothing. What are you talking about? These dudes be they be tripping. Niggas get face tats.
All right. So basically, the Game said Aiden got to check in. I think the check-in got done already because I was in the group chat and Aiden hit Wack, and Wack looked like he's co-signing that, yo, Aiden is good. The permission slip is stamped, so Aiden should be good in LA. And I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? We talked to Wack yesterday. Wack also sent the message in the text. He said, yo, our streamer's gonna be good. Like, yo, nothing gonna be good. You know, like nothing gonna happen. So Aiden is not banned from LA. Wack 100, who is one of the top Pirus, top dudes out of there. Everybody know. He is
top Piru. Why you lying like that, bro?
Bro, he's a bro. Come on.
No, he is tripping.
Says who? What has Wack done on some real shit? Like, I don't got a problem with Wack. What has he done? Like, what has he done to make him a top Piru?
Nigga, Wack is one of everybody. Let me test.
So like even Adam's calling that nigga a liar to his face, bro. The nigga lies. Like, he's not like that, bro.
Yo, first of all, Adam and Wack, it's like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. They're playing a role. It's like, you know, you can't take that serious. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, let's do it for the views. Everybody knows if you go to LA, there's a few niggas you got to check in. Big U was one of them, but he's locked up.
Okay, I give you that.
Wack 100, you gotta.
I've never heard nobody say I'm going to LA and check on Wack.
Stop it.
Never heard that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, here's the thing. You
show me a nigga that checked in with Wack. I'll give you $1,000 right now.
I don't know necessarily check. All right, hold on. Let's not say checking because you know what I mean. My man Wack don't do no extortion. But check this out. Yo, you know back in 2017 when the whole thing happened with the Migos shit with our show, me and Joe Budden, Everyday Struggle, we were there, and that happened at BT Awards. That was in LA, right? When that happened, you know who called me expeditiously? Because I think the Migos reached out to him, and you know, because he's the big Piru out of LA, he was trying to figure out what's what.
Trolling.
No, I'm serious. nigga, I talked to him at the airport. I talked to him. Well,
correct. That don't mean That means he has connections. I don't mean he's tough. He's done nothing to nobody.
Nigga.
1 minute he's saying Loose Cannon is his man's, and he's seen him do it. He's dubbed this, that, and third. Next minute he turned on him and put him in jail. Like, yo, the nigga's not like, bro. He tells a lot of fibs, and it sounds good, but bro, it's not true. Like, he's a liar, bro. Like, he's a liar. I got no problem with him, but like,
what?
The nigga's not tough.
You know what's funny? I hear people say so many things about Wack. They're like, he's a police. Then every time I say, prove to me, it's one thing, like, and I get it because I've been there where people don't like you. My thing, and here's my challenge to anybody, because I hear certain people like, he's a police. So prove to me he's a police.
He is.
But
he showed you his badge. You said out your mouth, anybody that beef with him go to jail.
No, because he outsmarts. Hold on. Wack's a street nigga. No one is smart enough to get Wack to admit to street crimes. Put it like this: if I'm a street nigga and we beefing, and I could get you to like, I start debating or arguing with you, and you start showing guns and whatever, and then your house get raided and you go to jail, you're just dumb. Yes.
That's not street shit. You want to get up with niggas. Wack don't want to get up with nobody. Who's Wack gotten up with? He owes 21 Savage a fee. He said he's gonna get up with 21 Savage. Why you never got up with him?
Drop the address of 50,000 times.
He said he's gonna get up with 21 Savage. Why you never got up with him?
Well, he hasn't been to Atlanta, and those are both my guys.
Smart act. It's a business decision. He said he's gonna get up with Meek Mill. Why has he never got up with Meek Mill yet? He said he's gonna get up with mad niggas. He owe mad niggas fades.
I don't know if
the niggas credit. The niggas credit is up there, nigga.
Wack, Wack went through. Wack went to Philly and copped a cheesesteak during their battle. I think they got up.
Niggas know where Meek is at. If you want to fight, if you want to get up with Meek, you can pull up on Meek and get up with him.
I don't think he wants to fight. I just think that he wanted to get a cheesesteak during the battle.
He's ducking T Grizzly right now.
That's what I was going to say. I agree with all of that gangster shit until the T Grizzly shit, for real.
The niggas ducking T Grizzly,
wait. Oh, yo, we got facts in the building. Yo, hey, by the way, hey, Ray J, I heard you say it. Hey, I give credit, but everybody gonna give credit. I want to hear, listen, I get it. Everybody's stream now refers to their audience as the chat. Okay, I get it. I'm not gonna chip on that. But if y'all now take our slogan, ain't nothing bigger than the chat, we gonna have problems. In fact, we trust created that. And if y'all gonna take that, y'all gonna have to pay some proper homage now. It was one thing everybody's talking about, oh, the chat. All right, cool. You know what? We're not gonna just because people won't understand the history of us calling our audience and referring to it as a chat. Fine. But I heard somebody says, it was Ray J, he said to his girl, ain't nothing bigger than the chat. And I'm like, wait, hold on now. That shit didn't just come out the blue. That shit came from over here.
Nobody's bigger, Mitch.
And that came from Facts. Well, Facts, what's good with you, bro?
Nah, I'm chilling, my boy.
So hold on.
Why your boy ducking T Grizzly though?
Y'all don't think Wack ducking no T Grizzly, do y'all?
For sure.
Man, Ack, you know the chat niggas not really fucking with Ack, and they be mad at you calling him because he dissed the chat.
I ain't gonna lie, he was. You know what it is? All right, hold on. I'm glad you brought that up. I think that day I got Wack off his pivot, and that's when I realized he was a little flustered. You know, you ever see a boxer in the ring and he get a little flustered and he almost like you could tell like he a little out of it. He waiting for the bell. I think that's what that was. I think Wack loves the chat, but that day it was a lot of full court press going on. But wait,
yo, Ack, it's even like this. Ack, he just be running his mouth like that day when you put me on the phone with him with Cuffham and Aiden put me on the phone with him and shit like that. Yo, I had eyes on his girl. You know what I'm saying? He's talking crazy. He wasn't even with his girl. Niggas could have did to her. You know what I'm saying? I could have got some girls to go do it to her that day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
chill out, yo.
You know, Ack, I'm telling you the truth. Ack, I'm keeping it 100. All that gossiping going to get his girl hurt, him hurt, somebody.
No.
Bro, he's making up lies. He's gossiping. Like, that's
AJ,
not real nigga shit.
This I know AJ smart. AJ smart. But AJ be capping. AJ capping about this, but I know AJ smart. I'm gonna tell you why AJ smart. I think if anybody realized in the last like maybe couple of months with Wack, if you know me and him, we talk, we have a rapport, like he'll say certain shit, I'll say certain shit. There is something I think his ops noticed too. When you mention his woman, he gets a little bit more flustered than normal, which I don't think it's a good thing to let people know because they're gonna target her. And I think that's why
Ack, it's not about that. Ack, I got a picture of her, Ack, at the warehouse, nigga.
Stop it.
I got a picture at the warehouse. I could have did to her. Niggas asked me like, "Yo, you want me to get some girls to do it to her right now?" Wack's in the other room. I said, "Nah, I gave her a pass." And shit like a nigga ain't gonna be as nice as me. Like a nigga like T Grizzly people, if Dogface was in that room, nigga, she's done. Nigga, she might be, like, we might be calling her Kibble. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Dogface is treated like Kibble. Ack, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. Wack doing all the talking and like running his mouth, bro. It's like, yo, and these niggas is ducking me. Ack, I would get in the room with Wack 1-on-1, live on stream.
Let me ask you a question.
He won't talk to me no crazy way, Ack, because I slapped the shit out of him. Like, where the bro? You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Wait,
like,
let me ask you a question. Do y'all think that Wack? I feel like people been waiting for Wack to catch a L. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. I was watching the No Jumper podcast. I was kind of shocked how much Adam was just like, yo, bro, yo, Wack, I'm not buying half the shit no more. And I was very shocked by it because I'm gonna be honest with you, and I think some people be like, yo, Ack, are you playing stupid? Listen,
Ack, you're playing stupid.
No, I take Wack on face value. Wack to me is entertaining. Like he's entertaining. And when I call Wack, it's prime content. And I take it as that. I think Adam was pressing Wack on this last episode like, you're a liar. And I was like, wow.
He is though, Ack. Ack, having people like Wack on your platform.
Wait, what do you lie about? What do you lie about? And see, we gotta ask these questions.
Ack, he said T Grizzly was a snitch. He said he would put up bread. You don't get T Grizzly. I got 50,000. Oh, nigga, I got the paperwork. What's up, nigga? T Grizzly, word? I got my 200,000 to your 10,000. Let's rock it.
Okay.
Nigga don't want to do it. Ack, he just makes a million excuses.
No,
Ack, you don't put
certain. No, I'll say
you don't put certain like that shit like that on niggas if you don't got facts, Ack.
I'll say this: the T Grizzly shit is the first time I've seen Wack kind of like it didn't look the best. I'm gonna be honest, but in every other situation,
Yo, act, and that's why I say like you be like feeding into this shit. You be trolling with him. Act, you think he chased Future in the airport, my nigga, with Ciara, and there's no footage at all? Come on,
Chad, y'all all
Come
heard
on,
the
Act.
story. Wack and Big U caught Future and Ciara at TSA, and he chased the nigga into the fucking jet bridge, bro. Come on now.
Yo, Act, Act. After 9/11, nobody going into Act. It's me and a girl I'm rocking with run to the jet bridge fighting, nigga. That shit's gonna make the news. Act like, bro. So you saying 2 famous niggas ran to a jet bridge unattended and nobody got a video of that? Come on, Act. Come on, bro. Nigga, they got Diddy fighting Cassie in the hallway and butt naked, my nigga. Like, you don't think they got that? You don't think that would be out? Come on, Act. Like, it's like, yo, it's a lie, bro. Like, he's lying. Like, he's lying, bro.
I think people want Wack to catch an L right now. And honestly,
Not about catching an L.
You
Nah,
know, I
don't think
realize
so.
it's at a saturation point, and I wonder what Wack is gonna do. Because in reality, you know, I rock with Wack and he's cool and everything, but I think people you get to a point where people either want to see you put up or shut up, which means they need Wack to do something to make them believe him again, or they're gonna keep saying he's a liar until I don't know when.
He is a liar, though, Act. When you're lying,
Okay, tell me something else he lied
Like,
about.
his credibility is shot, bro.
All right, hold on. All right, tell me something he lied about.
Just told you 2 things, nigga. Just literally told you 2 things, Act. The Future and T Grizzly. Lying, bro. Like, he's just flat lying. Nigga, Act, he got on your stream and said Meek Mill got held at gunpoint at the concert. Now he says that he never said that.
Did he say
That's
Meek got
3
held at
things right there.
No, that was Loose Cannon that said that.
And Wack came on here and vouched the story. So that's true. He said that's facts. I have the clip. Act, he said it's facts. And now he says it's not true. And he was lying, but Act, credibility is everything. If you lie one time, you're the same thing you get on Meg for. Why we not get on Wack for?
So you think Wack's a liar?
Yes, Wack is the male version of Meg Thee Stallion.
Stop it. Yo, Facts, what do you think about this? And Wally, I know you in here.
Man, I'm gonna be real with you. AJ kind of spitting, but at the same time, Wack be making his point sometime. Like we did see Wack catch a fade with some niggas outside of other plays. He
didn't fight nobody. He didn't lift a hand. That was Loose Cannon.
Nah, he got in a fight before then. He got
Bro, Wack fought for 3 white people that look like a fake video and stitches, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like he's old 10 black niggas fades. He's never caught none of them. Never caught any of them. Literally. He's old mad niggas fades. Never caught him. When is he gonna go get some fades? Bro, I'm gonna beat your ass. Never
Wack
beat his
said,
ass.
Yo,
I pop niggas.
Yo,
you don't pop niggas.
Yo,
like act like
Wack saved what's his name again? 42 Doug from getting beat up in a dice game. Remember that?
That was a lot. That was a lot too.
Yo, stop it, man. Like, yo, why do y'all want Wack to be a liar?
Act.
Man,
it's not want to be a liar. It's he's been lying. I'm not saying everything he says is a lie, but like, well, bro, Act, when you're lying majority of the time, when you're saying shit, nigga, how can we ever take you serious? Act, you said this to yourself. Act, your credibility is the biggest thing because once people think you're a liar, always a liar. He's literally the Meg Thee Stallion of fucking, like literally the male Meg Thee Stallion. He just lies for no reason. Yo, Wack, what'd you eat this morning? That nigga could have ate eggs. He got eggs on his plate, nigga. I ate a waffle, bro.
Right.
Like, bro, nigga's just a liar, bro. I don't know what he gets out of it. What he, bro, nigga's a liar, Act. And you know that, like, so nigga, he's trying to run a play on Aiden. Nigga, that's why nigga I was gonna hit Aiden and tell him like, nigga, fuck Wack, bro. The fuck, nigga, you good in LA, nigga. I personally go at Aiden in LA, nigga. Anybody touch Aiden, I kill him in GTA.
Wack is somebody who, if he could kind of guarantee a safe passage for you in LA.
No, he can't. No, he can't though. He can't.
How you mean he can't?
Nigga, act who? Nigga, act. You got an audio recording of Wax saying he gonna call the cops on me. Release that.
That's funny.
Yeah, cause I got it. Act. Release it. Let me know if you want me to
Wax
release it.
is not gonna call the police on you, bro. Come on.
Act, Wax. Act. You heard Wax say he's gonna call the police on me. Act. You heard it. You hear him say that?
Wax says he's gonna call the police on you.
Act. You didn't hear the call, nigga. It was me, you, Ray. He said he's gonna call the cops on me. Did he not say that? Act? So now you act like you don't remember the conversation we had.
Wack was trying to meet up. Wack called me one time and be like, "Who is this guy, AJ? I want to meet up with him." And yeah, I tried to facilitate the conversation. I think Ray was trying to do it, and y'all never met up. Wack was down.
He said he's gonna call the cops on me. Act. Everybody heard it. You know, Act. We got Act. I think I got the recording. Act. Don't make me release the recording on you, man. Don't make me do that.
Why would AJ link up with a nigga that be butt ass naked laying on the bed with his ass up on Clubhouse talking?
Yo, why everybody hate Wack, yo? This is crazy.
He dissed the chat.
We don't like liars, nigga. We don't like niggas getting on here capping. That's the whole part. Like, if the nigga was keeping shit 100, oh yeah, that's cool. But bro, the nigga be lying. He act overly boom root. Like, bro, like, nigga, you like, we've never heard you do nothing tough. Nobody got no tough stories of Wack. Yo, Act, bro, I could knock out Stitches, bro. Like that's not saying much, bro. Like, nigga, Act, he owes 10 niggas fades, bro. He owes 10 nigga fades for years. When is he gonna catch them fades?
All right, then name it 10 people.
Yo, it's 21 Savage fade, right?
I don't know about that one. Do they?
Act, what are you talking about? He said he's gonna give him a fade. Literally. Even 21 Savage said it, Act, on Clubhouse. Okay. Yo, Wack, you shit, you old man niggas fade. You talking about you gonna give me a fade, nigga? You didn't say that.
All right, who else?
He owed Meek Mill a fade. That he said. These are people he said gonna fade.
Do you think Meek Mill is gonna catch a fade with Wack?
I never said Meek Mill, or I don't think none of these people are gonna actually legit fight him. But he said, when I see you, I'm gonna fade you. Bro, he said he wanna do some shit with Jim Jones. Trav. Man, niggas act like, bro, he doesn't do nothing. Like,
yo, AJ, you cooking right now, my boy.
Like he doesn't, like, he just talks.
Wait, hold on.
He just talks online. He runs his mouth. He doesn't stand by nothing he says, and that's why I don't respect it, because you just don't enter this shit at this time.
Facts. What do you think about this? I think AJ has a personal vendetta against Wack.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to think that Wack was like a gangster too. Until like,
you don't think Wack's a gangster?
No, so look, like, listen, like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I used to think that he was on some like gangster shit. Like I give him his props. Like, I ain't gonna say he pussy. I don't think he pussy,
he's like
but
the biggest gangster from
I
the West.
do like listen, the shit where he backed down from T Grizzly homie. Like, I thought that wasn't real. Like, because he antagonized that. So when him, like, he started it. So when that's like you Act. You don't gotta tell me to fight for you. Niggas is behind you regardless. So when T Grizzly homie stepped up for him, I just felt like Wack was supposed to carry it, and he didn't carry it, and it didn't only make me lose faith in him. It made the chat niggas lose faith.
You think Wack
Of course.
Wait, what's up, Egg? What's up? It's Stony.
Did Wack? Hold on, Stony. Chat. Did Wack 100 cop the plea to T Grizzly, man? Yes or no? And I'm gonna shut up. And Stony, you guys, Stony.
Act knows he did too. That's a funny.
He knows he did.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, T Grizzly and his homie, they text me like, I was gonna text him something today, but I ain't do it. But like, bro, I was gonna be like, yo, bro, y'all gotta let up off Wack. But like, I know Wack would get mad for me to say that. So I'm like, I don't even know. Like, it's like T Grizzly. I think it's one of those things where, like, I think they got the up on Wack, and they think Wack is just ignoring them. And they want to.
I don't think it's that. I think that they a real nigga. They is real niggas. Faith is a real nigga. I did my research on him. He's a real nigga. And I feel like Wack found that out. And that's why Wack didn't want to smoke, because he found out that Faith
He did the
is a
same
real
shit
nigga.
with Lil Zay Osama, eh? Are we gonna talk about that? Wack did the same shit with Lil Zay Osama.
Get it from a girl opinion. Act how Stony feel about it. Get it from a girl opinion.
No,
Fuck me.
she can chime in. I want to hear.
I just it's late. What's up, Act? What's up, y'all? What's up, chat?
What's up?
I got a few things to say. I really just I respect Wack because of you, Act. I'm gonna say that. So let me start off there. So when I be watching and then he be yelling and doing all that towards you, especially, right? I mean that's y'all relationship, but I feel like not only me, some of the chat niggas don't like that. So when we seeing him going through, like Facts just said, we seeing him go through some real shit. Niggas is coming up on your ass. Now you backing down. What happened, Big Bag Wolf? Like, no, you're not going for it. I don't think you should go for that anymore. I'm tired of hearing Wack voice. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait.
Yeah, the chat tired of Wack. Wack caught more pleas than Selena caught pleas for cop.
Yo, did he not cop a plea versus Lil Zay Osama also?
I will say Lil Zay Osama kind of. Is it copping a plea or changing your mind?
Ag, what do you mean? Ag, you say a nigga's a snitch. You say he's 100%. And then all of a sudden, niggas, yo, Wack, I'm going to get on your ass, Wack. Yo, I'm going to pull up on you, Wack. What's up? I'm going to give you that belt, Wack. Nigga, Zay Osama wanted to kill that nigga. And he knew that. And he knew he was lying. Yo, so you know what he did?
Detroit men don't play either.
Yo,
he changed it, Ag. He's a real shot rack nigga, Ag.
I
don't respect that,
Osama, it is like he was on some real devious shit. I'll say that.
Okay, that's my point though, Ag. So when you saying all these allegations, putting all allegations on these guys, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like